to the Rhine of the Frost Maiden. As you guys continue with your quest to defrost the overly curious, perhaps, Theodore. So, last time we picked it up, you're in the middle of a battle. We suspect there's some basilisks hiding out, but you actually came across a different type of creature entirely. And I was doing some nice hit-and-run tactics on you, taking bites out of you as it seemingly paid no attention to the ground around it. But fortunately, Ogun has managed to latch onto this creature and keep it stationed exactly where it is. So he's got it locked in place, which is proving useful. But it is the creature's turn. So we'll pick it up right from there. So, let's see. So the bullet is held down, so its movement is 0. It's going to react furiously to this creature on its back. And... it's going to twist and contort itself in various ways and is going to attempt to bite Ogun riding on its back. And the first roll of the night is crap with a 14, which I assume misses Ogun. Stello!
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think the lighting has changed. It's all dark for me again. So I should have 2020 view. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Let's see.
Just move your token if you can't see. Just think it.
Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. Well, since it's locked in place, I guess all we can do is wail at it. So I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to fire off guiding bolt. Let's see.
So you can have this at advantage. I'm not entirely sure why the plus is, but I'm assuming there's a good reason. You take the guiding bolt at advantage.
Okie dokie. So just first level. Oh, I'll roll again for advantage.
He's gonna miss, but a 26 is not. It clatters into the side of the boulette, and it gives off a slight glow as well, giving advantage on the next attack.
Yeah, and I'll fire off my bow at it.
Okay, so this will also be advantage.
Oh boy!
Oh, there you go.
Just a wonder.
Not the best critical damage we've ever done, but still good. The creature started to look pretty beat up now. It's looking around a little bit desperately. It knows that this is not where it wants to be in a big group of adventurers. But Ogun, you continue to grapple this creature. You continue holding on to it, but if you want to do something else, you'll have to let go.
I think I will try to continue to keep it pinned down and let the others do the damage.
Okay. So make an athletics or acrobatics check. Its roll is going to be 21. To be the 21.
No, I didn't beat it.
So it throws you off onto the ground, and is still looking desperately around, wanting to burrow down even deeper. Stay where you are, Ogun. That was just your action.
I think I'm gonna try to move away from it as well.
You do still have one attack. If the grapple is one attack, then you have one more since you have 2 attacks.
Okay, yeah, sure. Then I think I'm gonna try to hit it with my my blade, my sword.
Okay, excellent. And
14.
14. Having been thrown off the bullet, you were just off balance and it goes wide, unfortunately.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try to move away from it up here.
Okay, as you move away from it, it's going to try and bite you.
It has a disadvantage on the hits against me.
Yeah, well, it rolled a 9 regardless, so you're all good. Okay, Destiny.
Just the usual mind sliver at the bullet.
Okay. So the little used intelligence saving throw. And that's -4. It rolls a very respectable 9. But still not good enough.
Okay,
7.
and he's got -1 d4 on the next save if it comes up.
Okay. -1d4 on the next set. Rushes around, not knowing what's going into its mind. Evelyn is right up in combat, which is not where she likes to be. But she is going to reach out, and if the finger starts glowing green and she touches the creature, she rolls a 17, which I think hits. 17 hits. Yeah, 17 hits. Necrotic insecurity roll. 9 points of damage as this creature's body starts rotting. Okay. Giant badger. Giant, yeah.
Swapping them about a bit. There we go. And it's going to just rush up to it and attack it twice.
Yep, the bite and claw, but the bite and the claws, and it just rakes off this creature's hide, no damage done. The dire wolf.
It as well is going to rush up to it and try to bite it. That's a miss.
Yes, and I'll just change something slightly so we can see that creature's roll. Yes, but a 9 definitely the same thing. Just can't pierce through its hide. Should be that public next time. Okay, so that's the dire wolf, Ignis.
I cast Disarming Whispers, and Bullet hears some terrible pop song in its head.
So, the minus
Yeah.
d4 to this wisdom save as well, but it rolls an 8. Not going to pass. Ooh, 15 psychic damage. This needs some Justin Bieber or something. Ugh.
It's really awful song.
Hey, Windfall.
Windfall will go at it, claw at its eyes to give an 8 action to whoever attacks it first, and then it'll just fly a little further into the hallway here.
Excellent.
And that's it.
And the Panther.
Let's see, the Panther is going to stand next to the bed. Sure. And attack it with its bite. Try to bite it.
Okay. Ooh, that's it.
That's
4 points of piercing. Wow. Finally pierces through the hide. So the bullet looks around and surrounded by creatures and villain. They're just gonna try and bite villain. Ah, that's a natural one. Doesn't. Then it immediately starts diving down. So villain and all the animals can make attack of opportunity. Villain should can't actually do anything. She doesn't have a melee weapon, so a 20 and a 25 and a 22. So having practically all missed last time, all your animals jump to the attack and they all hit and they all start ripping this poor creature to shreds. It was doing a desperate last attempt to get away. And with that, the bullet dies and all active creatures are dead.
oh boy. How is everyone? You okay?
Well, I'm a little hurt, but that was a tough one.
I was expecting we'll be afraid of turning into stone, and instead the stone jumps out at us and starts biting. What the heck?
Well, I guess it wasn't the Basilisks, which means there should still be one somewhere.
According to my tracking, there should still be a basilisk. But I'm curious about this beast. I want to try to study, like, how does it move through the earth? Are there any parts that's salvageable that could be of any use?
Make a nature check.
Okay, nature. I'm gonna try to do it through the D&D.
Sure. There we go. So a 16. The creature is affected by earth. It's just an incredibly efficient burrower. Like, it's very, very good at burrowing through these things here. Salvageable parts? Yeah, nothing. I mean, you could harvest it for meat. That'd be about it.
Maybe I'll try to harvest some of its meat for later.
Okay.
Probably a good protein content.
Sorry to say so, but you look pretty beat up, Destiny.
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe rest a bit?
Well, what hurts the most is that I didn't see this coming. But I wouldn't mind a little rest, yes.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds to heal you a bit, in case.
I mean,
So
you
that's-
might need it later.
Yeah, maybe let's just spend an hour to like catch our breath. What do you say? And I can use my special ability.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, short rest away. You're relatively safe at the entrance to this camp. You see no creatures coming.
As part of the short rest, I'm going to ritual fast locate animals or plants to see if the basilisk if I can pinpoint its location.
Okay, can you bring up the description for that spell, if you wouldn't mind? But your bardic
it's
inspiration does fade. Stello, just as a minor point. Oh, I see it there. So describe or name a special Okay. So you have seen a basilisk before, which is helping quite a bit. And you get the impression going southeast, about 80-90 feet away, you detect the presence of a basilisk.
Directly south, perhaps, then.
No, southeast, sorry. Southeast.
Okay.
So down here, I'm not sure if you can see the ping, but there it is. It's a completely and utterly random question. Miss Destiny, how do you get that number 3 on your token? I can never work that out.
That was a mirror image. I still have 3 mirror images.
Yeah, but how did you put the number 3 on your token?
Oh, you just, when you hover the cursor over the icon you want to put there, you also press a number on the numpad. Like if you press a 2 on the numpad, it'll add a 2 on the icon.
So I do that. Ah, there we go. I never knew that. Good to know.
So, yeah, you can either track turns or mirror images or lots of stuff.
Okay, good to know. I never knew that, but that is a handy hint. Speaking of which, how long does your mirror image last? Because you are taking a short rest.
Oh, I will check.
See, everybody's experimenting with it now.
1 minute, so it's gone.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me.
Right. Okay, so having recovered from the bullet attack, some of you still... actually, Villain will gain some hit dice as well.
Should we have Windfall scout out some of the hallways, see what's there, or should we explore the cave where the bullet was sleeping? Seemed like a dead end there, so we can go there.
Might be a
Yes.
good idea, actually.
I'll still send Windfall first.
Okay.
Stealthily, I guess. Just in case.
Plain old stealth then?
Yeah.
For Windfall. Okay. Well, we'll see. So she gets to the end here using her inherent dark vision, and she sees some nice looking mineral deposits here. And I assume she saw the doorway down at the end of this corridor here.
Yep. I'll tell the others. Windfall sees some ore or something, and there's a hallway with another door to the right of the shaft. So far there's no one there. We can go there.
Assume by now the short rest is over.
Yep, short rest is over.
Yeah.
Why is the wizard going first? No. Absolutely not.
So the animals line up behind you.
Can we recognize what the ore is, or the crystals, whatever we see there?
With a nature check, you could. You're not sure. You suspect that this one here is definitely gold. You're not sure about these ones. Well, gold in its most basic form. Like it would take, mining is one of those things that pays off long term. And this mine has been abandoned, but there are some semi-precious stuff there, but you know that it would take some time to dig your way through it. But if you want to switch to a life of mining, this could be your chance.
Who's got good ears? Can anybody listen at the door, see if anything's happening behind you?
Yeah, sure. I can try to do that.
Cool.
I try to listen at the door to see if I hear something behind it or
Okay, make a
anything.
Perception check. And just as a minor thing, it's not obvious on the map, but these are frozen humanoids. Well, not frozen, like stone versions of humanoids. But again, you put your ear up against the door, listen, and you hear some faint dripping sounds.
Faint drippings?
Dripping, like drip, drip.
Okay. I see. I tell the group that it almost sounds like some form of dripping on the other side, but I'm not sure what it is.
Could it be saliva dripping from a basilisk's mouth?
Probably, or it could be dripping from the ceiling, water coming down from the ceiling. But I don't think it's from the basilisk's mouth.
We could open the door and let one of the animals enter, just to see what happens.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so the panther goes up, looks around and scratches at the door. Our panthers don't know how to open doors.
I'll open up the door for you.
Okay. So Ogun, you go up, open the door. And that's what you see.
Okay, I take a step back and let the panther do the searching.
Panther goes in, gets out of your sight. It swings back into view. And whatever that's in there is not interested in eating panthers.
Should we take a look inside, guys?
Yes, lead the way.
Looks like some form of beds.
Yep, definitely
No.
some beds around. There's some frozen humanoids as well. There's a barrel here, you assume was contained alcohol at some point, but it's gone. Table, and the dripping you heard was just dripping from above, forming this little mini lake inside of this cavern.
By the way, could Destiny have spent the last 10 minutes of the short rest just ritual casting detect magic?
I sure can, yep.
Okay, then if anything magic pings, just let us know.
Okay. Yeah, but nothing unusual at the moment.
So, which door should we open? The one to the left is probably going to the back to the entrance.
Yeah. I think I want to try to open this door just to be done with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. He's going back to the start of the cave.
Let's try the other doors then, and when we open them, try to shelter your eyes, just in case the basilisk is there.
Okay. I'll start with this door. I'll open it with one hand, and once the door opens, I'll turn my face away and step back and let the animals do the searching.
Okay, so open the door blindfolded. Swings open to another cavern. You can instruct the panther to go down.
I'll hold on to Stallo and send Windfall in, seeing through its senses. Well, the panther just arrived at another larger cave with some ore, some carts, but no creatures so far.
Okay.
Or petrified
Look.
people though.
Yeah. More stone creatures there, though. So, but it's safe to go through if we
Okay.
want to.
Let's check it out. Looks like it goes deeper down to the left. This point.
What are these shiny things on the left?
Just a bidding.
Okay. Anything magical pinking?
Nope.
Okay. I can send Windfall to follow the southern hallway, or we can go back and explore that third hallway that we found.
They might just lead to the same place.
Probably. And I'll hold on to someone again and scout through Windfall's eyes. Oh, Windfall does see something. Hold on. When the hallway ends in like 50 feet, there is some creature on the tracks. I'm not sure if it's a basilisk. I don't know what a basilisks look like, but it's got sharp teeth and glowy eyes.
Ooh. Does it look this way, or does it is it occupied with something else?
By the way, Malcolm, do I see this?
Oh yeah,
Here?
Because
Okay, I'm not sure how high these stones were right in front of it. I'll send Windfall in stealthily, and Destiny will ready an action if the Basilisk turns towards Windfall. She'll just recall it, because I can make it disappear into my pocket dimension with an action.
So make a stealth check. What was your stealth check for your
Oh,
bird?
Sorry, yeah.
That's right.
Normal stealth.
15. 1 second. Okay. I'll tell you if something happens.
Okay. I go in, and oh, I see a second creature on the left. There's 2 of them so far, and some more again.
And
Ooh.
they don't appear to have noticed you.
Okay, I will call Windfall back and report to others. The 2 that the 2 that the Windfall saw when it came out of the hallway were maybe babies. They're smaller, but there's one large one right to the left of the exit.
Are they the same species?
Looks like two smaller ones and one large. I mean, two that are more or less your size, not mine, because I'm small. And one large. That's what she saw so far. It saw so far. I hope that's all of them. But I did note. I'll just make a perception check to see if I've noticed something.
Okay.
Does Destiny have to make it or Windfall? Because
Windfall.
Destiny was looking through Windfall. Okay.
Windfall, but Windfall has good eyes.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay, so, and I'll say I also noticed a hallway going north, so I think it intersects with the previous room we were at. We could attack from 2 sides if we wanted to. If we wanted to. I'm not sure if we can fight off 3. I mean, I don't even know if they're basilisks, but there are 3 creatures in there.
If I remember, we and Ignis, Theodore, and Stax fought one some time ago. It wasn't. Well, we had lots of animal help, but it wasn't too dangerous, I felt. I think we could handle it easily. And remember, we gotta knock it out. We non-lethally. So be easy on the magics, and at least if it looks hurt.
But if those 3 are basilisks, maybe we could just capture one of the babies, because it doesn't have to be an adult basilisk, does it?
It depends if its vomit is... it contains, or it has matured to create the kind of toxins that is included in its vomit, or what it's called. I'm not sure if capturing a small one would be the best choice, unfortunately. Right, would I know with a nature check, perhaps?
About the difference between baby basilisk vomit and adult basilisk vomit?
Yes.
Sure. Make a nature check.
I'm going to guide myself as I ponder this.
Okay.
Oh boy, 11.
Well, as Peter is about to discover, there is a distinct difference between human baby vomit and adult baby vomit. This is a part of basilisks.
Okay.
You're not so sure.
I guess we might need someone to wrangle it as well, and you seem strong, Ogun. I'll touch Ogun's shoulder and draw out a celestial muskox from it that perches on your shoulder. And I'll cast Enhance Ability Strength on you.
Is a concentration spell. Yep, thank you, Stella.
Yep.
With my cleric last time, you can't enhance an ability and do guidance, unfortunately, because both of them are concentration.
Okay. How do I put temporary hit points on roll 20?
Oh no, let's see. No, you just get advantage on strength checks, and your cleric capacity doubles.
Constitution.
Yeah.
I see.
To
So
answer your question, under your current hit points is a section and it says temporary hit points. You go to your character sheet, Ogun. You see where it says 53 hit points at the moment?
Is it at the top?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
there,
gave-
there.
just
Yeah,
gave you
yeah,
a
I see.
million temporary hit points. So,
Yeah, thank you.
just to make it clear.
Yeah, sure, thank you. I see it now.
Okay.
also I touch you and give you bardic inspiration with my motivating words, I guess. You can add a D8 to saving throws or skill checks and stuff like that. I think attacks as well. 1.
Nice. So you guys want me to try to provoke the basilisk to choke or puke by squeezing around its stomach? Or something like that?
Oh, just in case we need to keep it in place and grapple it or something like that. Or carry it when we need to get out.
Yeah. Understood.
I mean, we could hook it up to our to Valen's dog sled afterwards, but we need to get it out of the cave as well.
That doesn't sound animal friendly, but
We'll see what happens when we got the vomit we need.
By the way, should we if we attack from two sides, should we open the door there? Just let all three animals rush in, distract everyone while they're looking there. We go through the southern tunnel.
Yes, that's a good idea.
And I'll send Windfall with the animals as well, so I can see what it is.
You're planning to send them through here.
And yeah, I'll go with them because somebody needs to open the door. Or is Stalo going with them?
I could go with the animals, yeah.
How many have? Hold on. There's Wayland, Ogun, and nobody else there. Okay, I'll be with Wayland and Ogun, and I'll let Windfall go with Ignis and Stalo and the animals.
do we have any way to communicate with each other now?
You can talk to Windfall, and I'll hear it.
Villain does approach you, Destiny, and says, well, this is a very good tactics. We're attacking them from both sides, which is great. But how on earth are we going to get this creature to vomit? And as far as we know from our study is they like to eat the rocks. So the question is, how do you make something that feeds on rocks to vomit? One
Feed it
assumes
normal.
they have fairly unique stomachs. Off meat, maybe. And I'm posing questions here. I do not know the answer. How
I mean,
would you
if-
make something that eats the rocks to vomit.
If I eat meat, I don't vomit. If I ate rocks, I probably would. Maybe reverse psychology on the basilisks. We'll see. We need to capture one and then we can experiment.
Be interesting.
But we need to we need to cover its eyes so it doesn't turn us to stone.
I'm curious about like the gold and all this these fancy rocks that's around in the cave. Maybe the basilisks feed on those. We can try to experiment with that later, perhaps.
Now, when Destiny went down there, you definitely saw these creatures were munching on rocks.
Were they? They weren't munching on ore, though, right?
Like taking bites out of the wall would be a fair
Okay, so
approximation of
they-
what they're doing.
They can eat ore. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll feed them some different stuff. Maybe the badger, and we'll see if they throw up.
Maybe feed them your sandwich.
Hey, I like my
Yeah.
sandwich.
Well,
Okay, so Windfall will start like. I'm not sure what this. I guess we could arrange for a signal. If Windfall spreads her wings, she's asking, "Are we starting?" or something like that.
Mm.
And before we go in, I'll recast a mirror image. So yeah, just Stella, when you want to go, just let us know and I'll tell the others on the other side.
I am ready.
Clear as well. It seems, Ignis, you're covering your eyes as best you can.
Definitely.
Okay. And Villain is
Like
going to do the same.
I'd like to do that as well.
Okay.
Cover my eyes with something.
Okay. So put one on you, Ovid. So you got this little eye thing crossed out on your token. I'll take that to meaning you're covering your eyes. There we go. So everybody is. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Windfall will say, "Who?"
Stella takes this. Yeah, I'm going to try to stealthily open the door and allow the animals to rush inside.
Okay, you're going to have to make me a stealth check first. For the animals
Yeah.
in Russian. You open the door. It's quite creaky. You're not doing a very good job of opening it up silently. It creaks open. You don't notice anything. You look down the corridor. There's no sudden rush of movement or anything. You did a bad job of opening the door, but not a bad enough job to attract anything's attention.
I'll command the animals to rush inside, and if they see basilisks, try to non-lethally attack them.
Okay, right there, as your badges and everything rushes in, the creature does see it. Do you need to do one of those? Let's see it up here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Something that says back. Alright. So villain, we can terror and initiative.
Something's growling on Sirenscape.
Mm-hmm.
Would be what the sounds of a Basilisks sounds like. Okay. So the animals rush in. They're going to go single file, so I'm just going to put the panther up front. Oops, yep, that's fine. So the creature looks around. The basilisk wasn't ready, but no stealthing, so he had no surprise round. But Ignis, you are up.
I don't see the basilisk, so I don't know what I can do actually. What do I do?
You can also delay initiative if you want.
You keep in mind this course, if you're covering your eyes, that's fine, but it will be a disadvantage.
Yeah, but I literally don't have any idea where it is, so I That's the heroism at Stello.
Right, so that's your turn, Ignis, just rushing forward and not knowing what to do.
Yes.
Okay, so the dire wolf will come through as instructed. It will try and attack the basilisk. Tries to bite it. Just sinks into the creature's rocky hide. Swing around there. It's totally sensible. Oh, good.
Okay, now that I covered my eyes, I still have the dark vision, but it's probably reduced,
Yeah,
I would believe.
no, your vision isn't reduced, but hitting a creature is going to be a lot more difficult.
Okay, so I can still see as far as the dark vision still allows.
You're like peeking through your fingers, so you can see, but it's all to avoid seeing the basilisk.
Okay. Well, I guess we just keep moving and onwards. I can move here, then I think my movement's spent up.
Okay, you can take the movement to dash inside if you like.
Yeah, I think I'd like to dash as well.
30 feet. Feet per square.
30.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd like to stop here.
Can't say I blame you. Windfall. Everybody rushing in.
Windfall will stealthily move in just to be Destiny's eyes and ears, I guess. Oh wait, stealth.
Okay.
And I guess she can perch up on this rock and just observe the room.
Sure. Easy enough. Okay. Giant badger will also rush in against this creature. And claw rolls, nothing useful for the badger. The basilisk does look directly at. How does he do? Any creatures? Okay, so Constitution saving throw from the badger. And it rolls 5. So the badger starts to stop moving. It's not moving, and you see it's struggling to move, but its joints are very, very creaky. So much so, it can't move and is functionally restrained. With the restrained condition. Attack rolls against the pin advantage. So the Basilisk turns to the badger, who's not moving very much, opens its mouth wide and chomps down at advantage for an 11. Hit the badger. It does hit a badger. So the badger takes enough damage to kill it. Badger is dead. Okay, Stella.
Stella is going to move into the corridor with his dagger, no, it's knife drawn, so that's 5. 15, 20, 25, 30. Stepping next to the badger, would he know that the basilisk is nearby, sensing it?
You can see it. I'll just move the badger for you. You can see the basilisk, no problem. You're kind of obviously trying to avoid the gaze of its eyes. So you do see it. You can attack it and all those good things, but it will be a disadvantage.
Yes. Bonus action, I'll enter the starry form of the dragon to give myself advantage on Constitution saving throws for concentration, and oh no, not advantage, but auto succeed if it's, I'll link it later on. if it comes up. Let's see. Yeah, and it's just going to slash out with this scimitar.
Okay. 17. That's it. 5 slashing. Got it.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Do a little bit of damage to it. The villain's gonna dash down and just keep slightly out of sight. Getting ready for next turn. Panther's going to charge it. Trying to attack the creature. It's going to come bounding down the corridor, leaping out with its claws, trying to knock the creature down, but misses. So, try to take the creature down, come pounding down the corridor, doesn't come off. Now. So the dire wolf needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Succeed. The panther needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And doesn't succeed. So same thing that happened to the badger. These creatures, you see them, you know what's in their future, but their joint starts creaking out. They're trying to move it out, but they're moving. They can't move it all, and it doesn't look great for them. Destiny, however, what is Destiny?
Far, far behind. She'll just double move into the cavern. So that's one movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll stay behind Valen, and that will pretty much be my turn.
Okay. Sorry, just still gonna roll. Okay. So big guy's turn. It's Ogun and Stello. Gonna come swooping down here. And Ogun. What does mean? This one is much, much bigger. Turns around, tries to take a bite of Ogun, but it glances off your armor. It can't pierce through. Got a hold of you and its mouth shakes you around, but not enough to sink through your armor. Ignis.
What about I play more of the...
Oh,
You
no,
pay-
sorry. No, I take it back. You can't see the creature quite clearly, so it is going to get advantage against your
okay.
attacks, because you can't see it. And you take 19 piercing, Ogun, and 13 poison. 19
okay.
piercing, 13 poison. Now Ignis, as you were.
What about I play more of the stupid thing into something and we grab it and run away? Anybody against it?
Just grab it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a rat, we just grab it and go. So, what do you think?
And close the door behind us? I mean, you can try. Why not?
I cast play more of the... I just look a bit so I see its tail or something, so I can like target the spell, but I totally avoid its head. And I am casting polymorph.
Okay, and it gets a wisdom save.
Yeah, and it's on concentration, so I have to drop my heroism on Stalo. Sorry.
Okay.
Aw.
So, it's going to be hard. It's got a -1 wisdom. But it rolls a 17 for 7.
Oh,
Or, sorry, it rolls a 17 adjusted to 16. There's a high percentage chance, but it shakes it off. Good idea. Now,
Wait,
technically you're not concentrating on anything.
yeah, I'm not concentrating. And I give Bardic Inspiration to Stella.
Thank you.
Okay, so Bardic Inspiration to... Oh, double Bardic Inspiration. Okay, so the dire wolf... oops, I don't know this immediately need to say. Okay. So, turn this wolf is going to get an attack. I'm going to try and bite. Attack that. To hit. For 14 piercing. 14 piercing on that. It's going to saving throw. Which it made. Which it fails. But this creature does get knocked prone on its back. And then the dire will make another Constitution saving throw. It unfortunately locks into stone. So you notice the dire wolf is now paralyzed. It's not moving. It's a piece of stone. Ogun.
Well, I'm not really sure if I should try to attack the big one or try to clean out the small ones first. But I think I'm kind of put up in the corner with the big one at the moment, so I guess I should just try to do whatever I can at the moment.
So disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it 2 times. No, first I want to try cast Hunter's Mark on it as a bonus action.
Sure.
And then I want to attack it twice.
So wait a minute. Doesn't somebody have enhanced ability on Ogun?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
strength, but that's just ability checks, I think, yeah.
Oh, it's just ability checks. Okay, so not relevant to it, but a 25, 27. You don't get the +2 though, because you're fighting style from archery, but that's fine. So 25 still hits.
And I don't get the Colossus Slayer either.
Okay. So just 13 points of damage. Still very nice.
And that's the Hunter's Mark damage.
Another 4, got it. You start taking chunks off this basilisk. All you've really done is annoy it so far, though.
And then another attack with the sword.
Okay. Disadvantage. So that would be a 15. Glances off its hide. Very, very thick hide. It's gorgeous. Planks off a particularly tough piece of its hide. So miss.
And I also think I want to try to run away from it. Can I move past other players?
Yep.
Okay, nice.
But running away from it will invoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
At disadvantage, by the way.
disadvantage because...
Hunter's skill. Let me try to find it.
Okay, so this will just be a straight attack because you are shielding your eyes. So the advantage and disadvantage cancels out. Which is lucky for you because that would have been a natural 20 otherwise. That's just 10 we did the damage. Oh, that's 29... about 40 points of damage.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
lucky. But you do escape thanks to your escape reward. Yep, very good. So the straight roll, just lucky because you dash out the way, looking rather beat up. Okay. Windfall.
Windfall will fly. Create an 8 action against the one that's prone. And retreat back into the hallway.
Okay. The Basilisk, that was not prone, stands back up. I'm sure that should attack Stello with the Panther. The Panther is sort of strained. Got 1 to 4, it's the Panther. 5 to 6, it's Stello. It's the Panther. It turns round, attacks the Panther at advantage with its bite attack. Hits. And fortunately or not fortunately for the Panther, it goes down. Just dead. It turns its attention towards you. Just gets the one attack though. Stella.
Right. I'll step a bit closer and get next to the direwolf, and try to stab it with my knife. Let's see, that's disadvantage. Oh, it cancels each other out because of the owl.
Yeah, straight roll.
Good.
Very thick hide on its creatures and it can't get through it.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll stay there for now.
Hey, Dylan. He says... Okay, she says, I don't know if this is a battle that we can win. We need to... I don't know what to do, but this is going very poorly. Just look at Ogun. You almost killed him in one bite. What the hell with it? And she rushes in. Stands right next to the Basilisk. She's going to try past her... but she misses. God damn it. But, having known the rules of D&D, she retreats back here. Because she knew that Ogun attacked with the attack of opportunity. Now the smaller Basilisk comes up to Stello. It's going to attack with advantage. So it's going to bite down on you. What was it? 22. I believe it'll hit Stello.
Indeed.
It has 11 piercing and 6 poison.
Okay. I'm going to use my reaction to use Stone's Endurance. And reduce that by 7. So that's 10 damage then, total.
Perfect. I like it. But you did have a Basilisk start gnawing on your leg before you shake it up as best as you can. Destiny, not quite sure what to make of Valen's advice or hysteria. What does Destiny do?
She points the War of War Mage into the room and slowly draws a symbol into the air and casts slow on all 3 basilisks.
Nice. Oh, they get one saving throw.
It is a wisdom saving throw of 15.
One of them succeeded. I didn't say which one though. To tell her what, if I roll a 1 to 2 on the d6, it's the big one. Okay, so the big one is slowed. There's some slow symbol here. I'll put zzz on it. There we go. So it can take an action or a reaction. Oh, sorry, an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Yeah.
Minus
and
2
not
to its AC.
no reactions. -2 to AC and -2 to dexterity saving throws, and their speed is halved. And I'll yell into the cave. Some of them are slowed, so if we move out, they won't be able to chase us at full speed. maybe try retreating and we'll see who they follow. We try to catch one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I still have movement. I'll move like back a little. So that's it.
This movement speed is reduced. Right? It's half.
Yeah.
Just slithering over the top of this rock. It comes and gets close to Ignis, but not to Stello, but not close enough to attack due to its slow speed. I believe it gets a wisdom check at the end of its turn. And it makes it. So, so one round of slowed on the large basilisk, but it saves Stello, at least from getting munched upon. Ignis.
And since it doesn't have reactions, you can also move away, except for the little one that will get you. Oh, did it save from the slow?
Yep, but it saved at the end of its turn, so does it get its reaction back?
Not sure.
I say, oh damn, there's a big one. And
Reactions reset at the start of your next turn. So this thing does not have a reaction.
I saw there's dissonant whispers, so I try to whisper a really dissonant melody into his mind.
The big
His
one?
mind. Yes.
Okay. Dissonant whispers. DC 14 wisdom. Those are 9. Starts shaking its head. It's been slowed, it's confused, doesn't know what to do, but it's seemingly blaming Stello for it. That's your turn, Lucas?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Ogun.
We can't let all the basilisks believe. We have to kill some of them, but which one do we want to kill?
Let's keep the big one alive, or knock it unconscious.
And then kill the small ones?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to change to my bow
Okay.
and use my action on that. I think I'm going to stay in this position, and that's my turn.
You're taking a shot though?
Didn't I use my action to change weapons?
No.
Reaction, I think.
No,
What?
Take a shot with your bow.
Okay, maybe I should get into a better position. Okay, I'll stay here. Can I shoot this one?
Sure. Okay. Oh, yep, sure.
Nice.
That's slow.
Try to...
It's disadvantage.
No, it has -2 to AC.
Yeah, but disadvantage because it can't see.
Oh, that's correct. Sorry.
Yep. So, yeah, that hits. What's it say? Slayer applies?
Yeah, if it has taken damage.
Let's take damage. So this little one up the top, the slowed one. 51 points of damage. Okay, all that hurt. Nice shot. Is that your turn, Ogun?
Yeah.
Okay, Windfall. This one's looking really beat up. Been wailing on that one.
Just
Windfall.
moving, 8 action, and he'll go perch over here on some ore.
So that's this one.
Yeah, the upper one.
Thinks that has advantage. Okay, Basilisk's turn. So I think it's action or it's bonus action. But not both. It's going to attack Stello. At advantage because Stello's not looking at it properly, so it's looking at the opening. Hits a 22 for 10 piercing and 7 poison Stello.
Okay.
Okay, speaking of Stello, crack between 3 basilisks. What do you do?
I'll see about killing this smaller one, if I can attempt that. So that's a straight melee attack.
Yep.
Let's see.
19 does it. 7 points of slashing. Just looking really rough. Really stinging.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll stay there for now. Yeah.
Okay, Berlin. Just going to attempt chill touch. Go there, then come back. Chill touch. Disadvantage. Oh, what disadvantage? He hits with a 19. 10 necrotic. She attacked her. I thought she did attack this one here. She saw it was severely damaged, and the 10 necrotic was enough to take that one down. She ducks back. Okay, now the Basilisks turn the other one to the south of Stello. Sees his friend, mate, sibling go down. Takes an attack advantage against Stello, which hits again for 9 piercing and 7 poison. Stello. It's a total of 16.
17?
16.
16, okay.
9 piercing and 7 poison.
Yep.
Destiny, you don't see, but maybe you hear the screams of Stello coming from inside. What do you do?
I will move forward again. And Stalos after both of the basilisks. Wait, one? No, just one. Yeah, but the big one. Okay, I will. I'll do a suicide run. I will do just that. I will go to the big basilisk and just like do look at me, here I am, leave Stalo alone, and that'll be my turn because I dashed there.
Okay. So you're hoping to distract it, but you didn't technically use your action to intimidate it or anything since you dashed there.
Actually, can I do something similar but not quite the same?
Yep, you can
Because
try.
it would. Okay, when I get here, when I get here, which is my movement, I'll cast Misty Step
Okay.
to get over here. And then, as an action, I will use what is it? Shocking Grasp, since it's a cantrip, and I can still cast it.
Okay.
And I'll cast it on the little one next to Stal.
So shocking grass. Yep. And 13. Should have been a disadvantage, but 13 misses anyway.
Stella will use his reaction to let you add a d6 to the roll with his Cosmic Omen.
Okay.
Do I roll or you?
You can roll.
D6?
D6, yeah. Oh,
Well, with that, the 19 does hit. My poor little Basilisk does hurt an additional 10 damage. Well done.
Oh wait, do I have to roll with disadvantage? Yeah, I didn't turn it on, so I'll do it again. Even better.
Okay, so, thanks to the help of Stello, you're right there. You did reach up this large... Who's it going to attack? 1 to 3, Destiny. No, it's going to attack Stello. Large Basilisk will take a bite. Oh! That's not good. It rolls a 15.
Misses with my shield.
Nothing I can do about that. Sometimes they just miss. Ignis.
I cast Healing Word on Tello
Okay.
on second level.
Okay, nice roll.
And I, as a bonus action, I give Destiny.
That was
Inspiration.
your bonus action. Healing Word is a bonus action.
You are right. Can I just use it as main action?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Nice
Okay,
roll
then,
on the
as
Healing
my-
Word, though. 2 4s and a
as
20
my-
on the dice.
Main action, I shoot from a crossbow on the big vessels.
Another big one. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Get a disadvantage once again, but that's gonna miss.
That's it.
Okay, Ogan.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna move. This stone rubble that the basilisk is staying at, the big one, is it tall?
This is about 5 feet up on some rubble.
Okay. Is the tail pointed towards us?
Pointing towards you.
Okay. I'd like to grab the tail and try to pull it down from the rocks.
Okay, so that'll be acrobatics or athletics. It rolls
If you take a-
18 for its check.
If you take athletics, it's advantage.
Yeah, I'll try athletics.
Ooh, 20. Okay. So you can move. How long? Where were you before? Before you moved in?
I think I was here.
Okay, so you can get up and grab the basilisk's table, and you're trying to pull him off the rock,
Yeah.
and it failed. So it's just going to tumble down to here and take 4 points of damage and slide off the rock. But you do have hold of it. You grabbed it by the tail, pulled it off. Face the classic fail army type thing. Face plants right into the rock and turns around. You definitely have its attention, but you grabbed the tiger by its tail. I love it.
Hmm.
Okay, nice turn. Very good. I like it. Windfall.
Windfall will. Well, just do an 8 action and it'll go for the little one and then fly over here.
Got it. Nice. Stella.
Right, Stella is going to ascertain the smaller one is close to him and try to blast it with a guarding bolt. Rank 1.
One thing I should have mentioned. There's no mention of Windfall hiding its face or anything. So Windfall falls to the ground in the rock form.
Okay.
So Stella, you're doing guiding bolt at disadvantage against this one here.
Yeah, it had 8, but then Windfall petrified. It depends if I should roll again. Up to you.
No, I would say best. I forgot about that. So you do get advantage. So straight roll. So that does hit. 12 points of damage, which you already did. The next attack against the Basilisk will be at advantage with the guiding bolt.
Yes. Let's see, bonus action. Yeah, I guess I'm going to bonus action Healing Word level 3 on Ogan.
Okay.
So let's see.
So is that 13 points of damage restored to Ogan. Okay. Very good. The villain has
Nice.
eyes on this big thing. Going to cast a chill touch cantrip again at disadvantage and a message. It's got lots of it. Now, Basilisk next to Stello. No, it senses blood on Stello, so it's going to attack at advantage with a bite, rolling at 23. But sinks into your body once again, Stello, for 10 piercing and 10 poison, so a total of 20 points of damage.
Oh boy.
You have Stone's Endurance you could use again?
Nope, that's long rest restore.
Okay.
Or short rest.
What
Not
is it?
now.
Yeah.
Destiny. Stello is just getting the crap beaten out of him. So you
I'll-
only
yeah.
his back like on the tail.
I look at Stalo and stretch out my arm towards him and say, "Come with me if you want to leave." And if he grabs it, I'll dimension door us into this hallway, away from the basilisks.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, guess we'll go somewhere around Valen here, actually, behind her. And you can move Stalo next to me.
Nice.
Nice, so that's an action dimension door?
That's an action, yeah.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
So, the large basilisk turns around at this annoying creature that's got hold of its tail. It's going to try and bite down. And it's with a 19 for 14 piercing and 18 poison. That's it, 32 total.
Oh boy.
7 HP left.
It's thrashing around. It's still. It didn't attempt to break your grasp. It's trying to break your grasp by killing you. But Ignis, over to you.
Oh, I see nothing. I have to see anything actually. Oh, no. You know what? I'll use my lantern. I have a lantern of revealing, so I can turn it on.
Okay, all the light source is left. So I'll give you. Oops. So. Okay. So you have a lantern in one hand now. I assume you can see now.
Thank you. And I'll
I'll say it's a bonus
yeah.
action to get your lantern out.
yeah, okay. I'll shoot at the small one.
With what?
Oh, that's true. I don't shoot. I have just one hand.
Yeah.
Actually, hand crossbow. Can I shoot with just one hand with hand crossbow?
Have you the hand crossbow? Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
All that build up.
So,
Which one were you shooting at?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So you did get advantage on that, which makes misses no matter how you hit it. Okay.
Is it-
Ogian, you continue to grasp this creature by its tail, preventing it from moving. You definitely have its attention now.
Should we do a tactical retreat, guys, or should we try to keep this fight going?
We can retreat. There's one less. We can come back when we're more ready.
If we try to camp the entrance, we can keep overview of the situation if the Basilisk is trying to leave or something. But I think I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself. Release the tail,
Okay.
and then move away from the Basilisk.
Doesn't provoke attack of opportunities like it. Okay. Nice move.
I do lose my dark vision though.
Do you lose your dark vision?
Yeah, it's concentrated. No, actually, I don't think I do. Let me.
It's just 8 hour
Yeah,
duration.
that's true. I don't lose it.
Okay, so letting go of the tiger by the tail. Okay, we're using Zephyr Strike. You still have your action there if you want to use it.
Yeah, maybe I should try to. Yeah, there's a bonus action. Sure. I think as I run away from the Basilisk, I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows into the tail of it.
his mark.
Yeah.
So that's a 26, so that hits. So that's 14 damage from that one. Roll a d8 for your Basilisks strike. But that one does not hit. Just need to roll a d8.
I'm going to use my Cosmic Omen to add a d6 to it. I can just roll it.
Also my Hunter's Mark.
Okay. So that was the 2 for 14, 16, 8. Yeah, the second one does it. Thanks to the Cosmic Omen. So the Archers brings it up to 16. It still makes it an 18. So it does hit. So the second one hits as well for another 13 points.
Another Hunter's Mark.
Mark, yep. I think Zephyr Strike is just one attack, right?
Yeah, that's only 1d8 on the separate one of the attacks.
Okay, but wow, nice round. So it's getting peppered with these arrows and it's shaking hit. It's looking a little damaged. Looking worried. Dello having been backed away from destiny. I love the line, by the way.
I think I'm gonna move a little further with the Zephyr Strike as well.
Okay, sure. Stello.
Right. So yeah, we need to run, but just let me try something. Move in, adjust a bit 5, 10, 15, and then try to guiding bolt the small one.
Okay.
With disadvantage, I suppose. Let's see. And I'm going to use my last Cosmic Omen.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay, villain is going to fire off the chill touch once again at disadvantage and misses. Damn it. Retreats back to there. This Basilisks. Comes right up next to Ignis. It's going to attack with advantage for a 22. So Ignis, you can take 9 piercing and 8 poison. Total of 17 points of damage. Destiny.
I will move forward and cast Mind Sliver on the little one.
Okay, so that's an intelligence.
True. 15.
Nope. So 8 points of psychic damage. Is there any other effects with Mind Sliver?
It gets a minus 1d4 on its next save
Okay.
for one turn. And I will just move the other 5 feet over here, and that's my turn.
Turns over to Destiny. At advantage, it takes a bite. Rolls a 17? Oh, that misses! Terrible! Just barely misses. Yeah. Rolled a natural 1 and a 7 on the dark spell. Not good.
Wait, I can turn his natural 1 into No.
Rolled lucky halflings. Okay, Ignis. Creature just took a big bite out of you. What do you do?
I cast Thunderclap.
Ooh, nice. Constitution, saving throw. 12. It doesn't make it. 9 points of thunder damage.
And I, at the bonus action, cast Multi Stab.
Okay.
And I teleport on the other side of the card.
Ooh, interesting. Nice round. Ogan.
Yeah, we are leaving, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we need to... If we need to take out the big one, we need to knock it out conscious.
Yeah, I agree. Now we know how it fights, maybe we can try to make a better plan for how to do that.
Without its babies.
Yeah, that's an advantage as well. I'm just gonna keep moving out.
Or maybe we just pissed him off.
Stello.
Alright, let me think. The big one seems really hurt.
It's damaged.
Ah,
Heal him. You couldn't
I-
one-shot it.
okay. In that case, Stella is going to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And the dash over here.
Okay, excellent. Valen follows suit. She gets up there. This Basilisk. Starts lumbering down towards Ignis. I can't attack, but is right up next to Ignis. Destiny.
Another mind sliver at the little one.
The little one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So intelligence.
I'm sorry, it took so long for it to show up. I thought I didn't click it. So
But makes it saving throw. So no damage.
true. Yeah.
Okay.
I will. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Well, you stay where you are, then the large Basilisk is going to try and take a bite out of you. Rolling a 17. Oh man, I can't hit you. It's a shame.
Lucky
I really
hat.
wanted to do 29 damage to you. Halfling luck. Yep, misses. Can't hit all the time. Ignis.
Oh, I'm playing friendly. Okay, it's back here again. Oh no. I'll drop my hand, crossbow and unsheath my rapier and attack it back.
Lantern in one hand, rapier in the other one, taking a swing at the Basilisk at disadvantage.
Advantage, right? Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Question, Malcolm. Did you deduct the 1d4 from its save earlier for the mind sliver? Because I hit it the previous.
You're right. 2d4, 2. So it's a wisdom saving throw, so...
Oh, intelligence saving
Oh,
throw.
intelligence. So 17... 15. Oh, there we go. And with the... Yep, it does get it, so you're right. So it's going to take 5 mind sliver. Yep, good point.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so Agnes, with lantern in
I
one hand,
attack
sword
with
in the
rapier.
other. Yep,
I'm done.
you're done? Okay, Ogun.
Are we leaving Ignis behind, or?
Oh, we are running somewhere, right?
Yeah, we are. But
Oh, no,
you
which-
probably don't know that.
Which way are we running away?
To the entrance, I think. I'm not really sure.
Okay, can I use Misty Step once more before my turn ends, please? Or not, then I do it
Tell you
next
what,
turn.
let's just
I'll
make
do-
it purely by chance. Roll me a d6 and I'll 4, 5, or 6 you can. Nope.
Oh,
Okay, next turn. I'm too distracted, sorry.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Can I make an perception check on the big basilisk if I hear it attacking someone?
you can.
I have my hunter's mark on it, so it's probably at advantage.
Yeah, on the big best. Okay, yep. So straight perception. So it's going to give you disadvantage. So now it's just going to be straight. Oh, 27. So you're trying to work out what exactly?
if it's got what it's doing, is it is it attention somewhere else? Is it aggressive towards someone? Is it following us, perhaps?
You hear, with a natural 20, you hear the Basilisk attacking Destiny. It's right up close to Destiny's face.
Hunter's Mark actually shows you where the creature is exactly, right? So you would know that it's not following us.
Okay. I think I'm going to take a couple of steps back, just to get some overview. If I know it's not following us, I.
Now, actually, we forgot about this, but Hunter's Mark's actually concentration.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Can you make me two Constitution saving throws, please?
Yeah.
One
moment.
Two seems fair. Okay, another one. 10. Okay, you maintain concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Okay, nice. And I'm at 35 speed, so I can move one more. If I know where the hunter, where the basilisk is, could you ping it for me or something, or or write to me? Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Nice, thank you.
Sit down. That's where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, you can only get there.
Yeah. Nice, thank you.
What do you do?
At the moment, I'm not doing anything. Just trying to. I would like to ready an action, actually.
Sure.
I'd like to ready an arrow in case it comes towards this way.
Okay, got it. Nice. Stellar. It's looking a little like the Keystone Cops at the moment, going back and forth, but that's okay.
Whoa, what's going on? Oh, damn it. Stella's going to move back in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's see. 2 there. Yeah, Cure Wounds on himself at rank 3.
Okay. Let's
So
roll
that's-
that. No, looks like... God damn it, we need better coordination in the future. And she rushes back to say there. Now the Basilisk right next to Ignis. Who unfortunately wasn't quite quick enough to back away. Is going to take a bite attack at you at advantage. That was a 24. So that would be 14 piercing and 14 piercing and 8 poison to Ignis.
Okay, I can't click on my. I'll do it in the character sheet. Can you write down how much, please?
The total is 22. 14 piercing, 8 poison. And Destiny, you're right next to the other Basilisk, who's definitely angry. What do you do?
I'm just gonna continue hitting the little one. Try to save Ignis and free him for other stuff.
Okay, so Mind Sliver, Intelligence save.
And he has a minus 1d4 on the save again.
Okay, well, fortunately, it rolled a 15, but with your minus 4 thingamajig, doesn't make it. So how much damage?
8.
Big psychic? Well, 8 is exactly the amount of hit points it had. So it falls to the ground, you see little bits of blood dripping out its ear. It's not moving, it's dead.
Hey Ignis, you're a bard. Can you write a story about a wizard tanking a basilisk while the others run away? Thank you. That's my turn.
Okay, so the large basilisk will take a bite at you. Please, this time hit, please. 21. That hits.
Shield.
Ah, come on.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, so 21. So your armor class is now 23.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, so 21 does miss. Okay, Ignis.
Okay, I walk close to Destiny and actually I don't have such high armor class, so what do we do? Why is everyone running away? Anyway, okay, I'll
Can I, as a free action, just yell, "Can you move towards the other exit in case you're in danger?"
all right, that's a good idea. Anyway, I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on a little higher.
Need intelligence saving throw. Intelligence was 5, so it does take. Oh, I see, I've cast it as well, so 19 points of damage. Nice.
And I move away.
But it is a wisdom save, not intelligence save, like you said. In
Okay,
case
we
it
rolled-
matters.
We rolled a 9, so 7. No good.
Yeah, I move away. And as bonus action, I give Bardic Inspiration to Destiny.
Oh, you're the best.
No one's used their Bardic Inspiration yet. So again, your prepared action does not go up, but you are free to act.
Okay, guys, since you are so impatient in trying to capture this Basilisk, I guess that's what we're doing. I search in my backpack and see that I have a hunting trap. And I tell the others that I'll place the hunter trap in this. Can the Basilisk fit inside this corridor?
The bullet did, so
could.
why not?
But it's going to be we.
Okay.
Struggle to get through here.
Okay. I'd like to ready my hunting trap and place it on this tile in front of me.
That's just right there. Okay.
And then I tell Destiny that there's a trap here. Maybe we can try to lure the Basilisk into the trap, and the trap will mobilize it, I think. It says,
Cool plan. Cool plan. Can you just move like a few feet away from it?
Yeah, I'm not staying around to let that thing hit me again.
Awesome plan. We'll do it.
Then I walk towards here.
Okay. Excellent. So the hunting trap set. Retreating back. Stello.
I'm going to walk by Organ and use Cure Wounds on him. Let's see. There we go. My last rank 3 Cure Wounds. There we go. To heal you for 23 hit points.
Ooh, nice.
So that's 10, 15, 20, 25.
Berlin dashes around the corner. You cast Chill Touch at disadvantage, and she hits for 11 points of damage.
Remember, we gotta keep it alive or knock it unconscious with some melee attacks.
The way the rules work at D&D is when you kill it, quote unquote, you can specify that it was non-lethal. So a literal killing blow where the rule comes into effect.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just melee attacks, so.
Okay, so villains.
Okay.
Ah, that is more like it. And she retreats. Destiny. Unhittable halfling.
Yeah. I will misty step behind the trap and take out my sling and shoot it at it, just to provoke it. This
Okay.
is for windfall.
Once.
Oh wait, disadvantage.
Advantage. 15 is not good enough.
I will reroll with my luck point.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Roll again just in case it's a critical. Oh, it's a disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage, so
So roll again, yep. 26.
Okay.
Disadvantage. That's a 10. Still misses.
oh wait, I have inspiration. That's a 1d8.
Yep.
Yes.
I should have just used inspiration in the first place.
So it's going to be 10 plus a 4, 14.
14. Still
Ah.
misses, I think.
Destiny going through all the bits and pieces, just doesn't come up. That's your turn?
Yep.
So the Basilisk starts running through here. Now the hunting trap, I looked it up, needs to make a dexterity 13 saving throw. So let's see how it goes. Ah! That was a natural one. So first of all it takes 1d4 damage from the trap. 4 points of damage. Starts doing... Okay. And it does get here, and it is allowed to move 3 feet from the chain. So it comes right up to Destiny. Doesn't quite reach her though, as the train is trapped around its foot and tries to jump, 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 jump. But Destiny just out of range from it. Ignis.
Well. Now I am thinking, should I pursue the Basilisk or not? Decisions. Okay. Can I see it from here? I can see it a bit.
You can, but any range attacks would be at -5. So it's 3 inches cover.
Not great. Okay, I decide to just leave, and I dash out.
Okay, nice. Oh, good.
Okay, I think Ogun wants to run towards the Basilisk now that he heard the trap clamping.
Uh-huh.
And Ogun wants to jump on top of the Basilisk's head or face or whatever, close his eyes as he does it, and try to like restrain him from the top. He's an athlete, so he probably would have took a step at the wall as he made the jump on top of it.
So roll a 7 for a strength check this time.
Normal strength.
Yep.
With advantage.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
You come leaping down on top of the Basilisk. The Basilisk is now chained and unable to move. Nice. Rogan's got some style. Okay, so you got the creature. Is it your turn, Ogun?
Yeah. Now I hope the rest of the party is doing something else.
Can't really get into melee range with it, can I?
No. But it's really a straight attack. As Ogun has it restrained. With advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out.
Yeah. And I can knock it unconscious with spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Non-lethal range.
Okie dokie.
Attack.
Yeah, I'll cast Guiding Bolt at rank 2. Why not?
Straight attack. Oh, that does hit. And you feel the creature go limp underneath you open and eventually ride it to the ground as it falls to the ground. Unconscious, but not dead.
Nice.
Oh man. Everyone okay? Ignis! And they shut down the corridor.
Yeah, I shout back, I'm fine!
That's good. Let's see about we should tie this monster up.
Yes, that's a good idea.
And I'll stabilize him if that needs to be done. If it's okay.
It's stable. You
Okay.
can make a survival check though to see how well you tie this creature up.
Can I coordinate with Or I'll let Ogun do it, and I'll assist him.
Okay, so Ogun, survival check at advantage.
Okay, nice.
Ignis, can you say something inspiring before they do that?
I stumble there, and I give them bardic inspiration, the last one I have.
We already
I
have
think
one.
I already have one. I'd like to
Just
use that
use
as
it.
well.
Just use it. Come on.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
use it.
I'll use it now. 1d6, right?
I hope
D8.
it was.
1d8.
I hope that was
Wow,
inspiring
okay.
enough. It's D8.
Nice.
So that would be a 22.
And I'll assist with rope or whatever we need, something to blind it as well, to some cloths, scraps or something.
So it's thoroughly bound with a 22. And the blindfolded when it takes a different thing though. I think that was Destiny. Need to make me a survival check as well.
And that's Stallo.
Oh, Stello, sorry, Stello.
Okay. Do I have the assistance of the others?
Yeah,
You
sure.
do. And Bardic Inspiration too, if you need it.
Yep. Let's just take off my blindfold. Why not? Just 27.
Okay. Okay, so with the Basilisk restrained, tied up, blindfolded, still alive and heavily breathing.
We need to cover its eyes as well, right?
We just did.
Oh, that was the second one? Okay.
Use the eyes. But contemplating exactly how you're going to get this thing to vomit, let's take a short break. And as we'll get back, we'll attempt to vomit them. Guys, just a sec. Alright. So with this rather large basilisk, restrained, blindfolded, and barely breathing, definitely unconscious, but definitely stable as well. What would you like to do?
So, I guess it might seem dangerous to bring this thing, or difficult even, to bring this back to Bryn Shander and have it vomit there. Perhaps we could use some of the minerals we found in the other chamber, lace it with these mushrooms I found in the forest. We could poison it, have it vomit, or we could try to feed one of the petrified animals to it as well, lacing them with the mushrooms and the oil, or perhaps other icky stuff.
Do we have anything to contain the vomit, like a vial or a bottle of some kind?
Not sure. Destiny, you're a magician, right? Don't you have like vials ready to contain stuff in, or something like that?
Not at the moment, but I can lend you my water skin.
Ah,
I mean that will hold. I hope enough vomit to make the cure.
good.
I also have some flasks with oil, so we could just pour the oil out.
Ah, yes, I have a flask of oil as well. We could use the oil on whatever we feed it and see what happens. Then we'd have empty flasks of that as well.
By the way, all these people that are petrified here, if we get enough components, we could cure some of them as well.
We could, but it might be a bit difficult. We need, as I remember, the heart of that frost giant as well.
Yeah, but it should be a big heart, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Just saying, because we don't want to leave them here. At least I wouldn't want to be left here. You saw that Theodore was still in there, just not being able to move or do anything. That's horrible to stay like that for long periods of time.
Yes. We should see if we could see how much we can get from it, and come back here perhaps, or send someone for the statues or the petrified people once we got the vomit and can kill this basilisk.
Sure.
Maybe we should search the cave for those minerals we were talking about still.
Yes, it was to the north, I believe, in the north of the dripping cave.
I'd also like to retrieve my hunting trap, by the way.
Sure, easy enough to do.
Can we just drag the Basilisks into the bigger cavern so we have more room to operate?
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, between all of you, you can move it around.
I'll check out this ore, see if I can make anything out of it. It's interesting that it's purple and red. We already did the check. We don't know what it is. Doesn't matter. It's just destiny, being curious.
Okay. Let's make me a general dexterity check. I assume you're not proficient with mining tools.
No. Theodore might be, but not destiny. Dexterity check.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you get quite a bit of this purple ore out. Yeah. It's going to take you about an hour to do it, though.
No problem. The others are doing their stuff, and we're waiting for the basilisks to wake up, I guess. Somebody has to keep guard.
Belen says, I'll keep an eye on the beast.
Okay. And if I can, I'll try to get some of the red ore as well. Just maybe ask around town what it is, if somebody knows.
Okay, that will take you another hour.
I'll start. We could add the ore to the dire wolf, perhaps. Should we lace the minerals, or just might not like the minerals? Should we just add the minerals to the dire wolf's petrified state and see if it would eat both of it?
Worth a try. Do we know if basilisks eat petrified creatures?
I mean, I would assume they petrify them in order to eat them if they eat rocks, but there's so many statues left over that you'd think they would eaten them by now.
I mean, the owl did see them kind of munching on the edge of the cavern here, around these areas. Something you could notice.
So it does eat the purple ore at least.
Well, yep. So while Destiny is spending time mining the purple and the red rock, you guys effectively have 2 hours to do whatever else you'd like to do. So just let me know.
I think I'd like to try to skin down the younger basilisks. Try to see if there's any parts worth taking.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Stella's going to take a short rest meanwhile.
Okay. That's in 1 hour. Yep. So with a 19. So you carve into it Ogun and you get its skin off easily enough. It's kind of thick, rough hide. You couldn't really like tan it or anything like that. But you do manage to, there's like bits inside of the gullet and the fluids within. You know that some alchemist would find this quite valuable.
Is it like a liquid?
Well, with that survival check, you basically get a piece of its intestinal tract with fluids inside it. If you like, you can just write Basilisk Gullet in your inventory, and then when it comes time, you might, the right buyer, maybe Theodore will buy it off you if it becomes unfrozen.
Interesting.
Could use it. Are you going to attempt to skin the other one?
Yeah, I'd like to try this as well, actually.
Same roll. Same again. So feel free to add 2 Basilisks.
Okay, nice.
So that'll be your 2 hours skinning these things. It's not a trivial thing. Who took a short rest? Stello? Ignis? Anything?
I'll just rest.
Okay. So feel free to take that short rest in your hit dice.
And don't forget, you get the D6 extra health from Super Song of Rest.
A D6? Okay. Thank you.
Like that. 2 or 5.
Destiny, did you get some minerals from the other room?
No, just this one. I took a sample of the purple and the red ore. Is there something different there? Should I look for them?
Oh, no, that's okay. It's just purple ore up there as well.
Yeah, I wanted to ask in town what it is, or give it to Theodore later.
Okay, well, a good chunk of the purple one. You said you'd spend your second hour chopping on the red one. So roll me another survival check.
It was dexterity
Oh,
earlier.
that's right.
Is it
Dexterity. Oh, so dexterity. So just a straight dexterity check. You get some fragments off it, but it's not nearly as nice as this purple one. But you do get some red stuff off it. Might get a few silver if you're lucky.
Stella is going to, when you're ready, Destiny, start mixing up or grounding the toxic mushrooms into a paste so we could lather the minerals in it without making it lethal, just trying to make it incredibly vile for the basilisk.
okay? I'll try a mild version first, then a medium, and then a strong one. We'll see which one works.
Oh, you'll sample them yourself?
What was the question? Sorry.
Oh no, are you going to sample them yourself? I think I'll just...
I don't think it'll have the same reaction with me than it will on the basilisk. I mean, I'm not gonna eat the stones.
No. But yeah. Should I roll something or?
What are you putting into this concoction?
The toxic mushrooms I gathered in the forest last session, and I'm going to also add some oil that I have in a flask of oil, and I'll empty it so I can use it as a container for the vomit as well.
Well, don't pour it out. Just pour it into Ignis's lantern of revealing. He used some.
Oh yeah, pour the rest into that. Just a small amount of the yeah.
Okay. So that's a concoction, toxic mushrooms in flasks of oil. A flask of oil.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can add in anything else. It might. I might not eat if we use the meat of the basilisks. I might just reject it out of if it's not a cannibal.
Okay. Well, it's not hard to mix toxic mushrooms and oil. This doesn't need to be a roll point. Do you chop up the mushrooms till they're fine, or you leave them chunky?
I make them into a paste, so it's not a visible mushroom that it eats. It's just something I lather the minerals in, so kind of an oil with the oil. Yeah.
Make me a nature check, Stella.
Okay. Can I guide myself that?
Yes.
With or without advantage?
I think just straight.
Okay.
So 13 and 15. Okay, so you do successfully paste the mushrooms and combine them with the oil. You're also sensible and don't rub your eyes while you're doing it. You don't lick your lip. You don't put your fingers in your mouth. So you are not affected by the toxicity of the mushrooms. I mean, I'm sure we've all cut up jalapenos in the past, and you rub your eyes, and then that's the end of you. Okay. So you have a viscous combination of pasted toxic mushrooms and a flask of oil.
I guess now we just lather the minerals in this concoction, and when it wakes up, we put it in front of it so it eats them, hopefully, or we force feed it if it doesn't want to eat.
Okay. How do you do it?
Open its mouth and throw it in. Then close its mouth.
Yeah, once it starts waking up groggily, I'll just shove the minerals that's coated in the toxin into its mouth.
Okay, so you're waiting for it to wake up naturally. And
Yeah.
when it opens, you're going to try and throw this stuff into its mouth in the hope
Yeah.
that it'll start
I
eating it.
can heal it. I can heal it a bit if you want.
Mm.
Well,
It'll wake up. We won't have to be on guard or as much. We'll know exactly when it wakes up. Won't be as groggy though, I think.
Well. Okay, so I do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move out of the direction of the vomit, just in case.
Ogun, come help me out with this water skin and the vials and flasks we have.
Okay.
It's on 3rd level, but it's 8. Oh.
So where is everybody? I know you had this plan. So Destiny, you're shielding your eyes.
Aren't his eyes covered?
That's not what I asked.
Actually, I'll go into the hallway here,
Okay.
just in case.
Ignis, you shading your eyes?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, Velen,
I'm shady. Let's see, should I? It's blinded, so I'll shield my eyes after I've got the concoction into its mouth.
Sure. And Ogun?
I don't think Ogun would be shielding his eyes if the Basilisk is lined by the clock.
Okay. So
Destiny will shield it. Will shield her eyes. Just learning from Theodore's mistakes.
So, we're gonna fit this. We'll say its mouth is over here.
Yeah.
So, as Ignis casts the healing on this creature, what is Stello and Ogun doing exactly?
Ogun, keep its mouth up as I throw this concoction in.
Yeah, I'll try to grab around the head of it and try to force open its mouth with my hands.
Okay. Now, I'm assuming you're going to do this just before the healing. Because once it's awake, it's going to be a contested strength check. But you can definitely open its mouth open while it's unconscious. And then the idea is that Stello, Ignis, Ogun is going to keep it open as long as he can. Ignis will cast this healing spell, and then Stello will throw in the thing. Okay, so the healing spell takes effect, and the creature starts thrashing around. Now you guys rolled a 22 and bind it. I'm going to see if we can break 3 of that. Oh! What was a dirty 20? So it's straining against it, but it doesn't get out of it, which is amazing since it has a +3 on its strength. As it's coming round, it's still. I'm going to say since it's strained, it can't even claw up and remove the blindfold. So I'm not going to roll for the blindfold. Okay, Stello, what do you do exactly? Do you throw it in? Do you shove it down its throat? What do you do?
Yes, throw it in, and as I see Ogun is holding the jaw open.
Okay.
I'm going to. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So make me a dexterity check, and you can add your proficiency onto it. Since Stello is used to, shooting things from range. So D20 plus your dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. That's +6.
Okay. Ooh, nice. 22. So the concoction of oil and that gets thrown down the creature's throat. And we'll see what happens. It can technically attack you. We're going to have to do one of these. So everybody roll into initiative. As this thing is technically conscious now with 8 hit points. go back up over here, actually. She's part of this. Okay, so, Ignis, you cast it. You see Stello throw it in there. The creature starts thrashing around. You're not sure if it's going to vomit or not. It seemed like Stello took a pretty good shot. But we shall see. It's your turn again, Ignis. You should cover your eyes.
Can I shove more of it to the creature's throat or something? Or did we just...
I think I threw all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start patting it on the throat so that it swallows faster.
Okay.
My action.
I'm going to call that an animal handling check. You should massage the throat of the basilisk. So make me an animal handling check.
Here. Oh, eat it.
Ah, not bad.
Yay.
Okay, so you massage it. It's kind of choking a little bit. We'll see what effect that has.
Funny.
Hello?
Never mind. That's it.
Let's see. Stello's going to slightly shield his eyes and just stand in front. Basically, just stand in front and look away with the vial and the water skin in front of its mouth.
Looking away. Now, I'm going to have the creature make a Constitution saving throw. But because who was it? Yeah, due to Ignis massaging its throat, it's going to be at disadvantage, and it's got to combat on Stello's 22. That's to me. So it needs to beat. Well, it's possible. It needs to roll 2 natural 20s for this to not work. It's got a +2 to its Constitution. 13 and an 8. So with this rather nasty concoction in its throat and Ignis going on, the creature goes and just projectile vomits all over Ogun and Stello, but then shakes it off. Is really annoyed that it's going to blindly bite at the things in front of it. It's going to go for Stello with a bite. Stello's looking away, so this will be a straight roll. A roll is a 26, so it does get a bite in on Stello as this whole thing's going down. And you take 15 piercing and 15 poison, so a total of 30 points of damage.
Oh boy, I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance then, as a reaction.
Okay. But yeah, there's plenty of vomit around. It didn't quite go directly into a vial. Vomit's vomit. It's messy. You have lots of vomit around.
How much to total did I take?
It's 30 points. Yeah, 30 total. So you take 15.
Okay. Yep.
Nice roll. Destin, you see this thing take a chomp of Stello, vomit everywhere. What do you do?
Can I use Mind Sliver on him non-lethally to render him unconscious again?
Certainly try. Intelligence save. 9. So, and with that, the creature falls to the ground, unconscious once again.
Quick, scoop it up, Ogun. We've got to get this into our containers.
Yeah, I'll help getting the puke.
I call that an explosive success, though.
Oh, this stinks.
Contaminate it with your hour moment, come on.
Are we letting him live? I mean, he turned a lot of people into stone, but on the other hand, if we ever need an antidote, we know where to find it.
Do we need to let it live, though?
tough choice.
Maybe we should just make a big label and put it on the cave, and right there, Basilisk, go away, or something like that. Beware, danger. You know, and let it live here. I mean, it's just chomping on rocks. It literally doesn't care about anyone except when it's threatened. Well, we just killed its children, so I mean,
It's just a beast. It shouldn't care. It'll just create more children. It needs a mate, though, so... I don't know. Basilisks lay eggs, don't they? But they need to be fertilized.
Do they?
I'm not sure. I guess everything needs a mate, or most species, I suppose.
Not every. Well, I mean, I'm no biologist, okay, but I think. Well, anyway, we don't need to kill it. That's my point.
I guess the only need to kill it would be if we want to clear this place and get the statues out, But
And do the mining operation. I see.
Yes, but it seems wrong. I doubt we have enough components to save all these people and Theodore as well. Their fates have been sealed a long time ago. I'm not sure even if they would be cured by the concoction.
I mean, if we have leftover medicine, we can try eventually.
We can come here and farm vomit. Like, I mean, maybe it's maybe we could sell it like to some wizards. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, in that case, it might be useful to leave it alive. Anyway, let's scoop up this goop and let's get out.
Helen does point out, not to put too fine a point on it, but this was very much a cure for Theodore to revert from ice back to a human form, which is why we need the heart of the creature or whatever it is. So while your intentions are noble, I'm not sure it would work to revert stone creatures back to their current form.
That's a good point.
Do you know what cure would cure them?
I do not know. I've not heard of anybody returning from the stone.
Might be. I know of one kind of spell. It's out of my grasp, but it's costly magic, and it's, like I said, out of my grasp at my current state. So perhaps when the stars show me more guidance in the future, but.
Then we can return here eventually and save the others. Although the basilisk might eat them in the meantime. Should we try to remove the statues outside of the cave at least?
We could, but I might just leave the cave and get the statues, feed on them, and outside.
Personally, I'd say we slay the beast. It serves no purpose anymore.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with either one or the other choice, so if you decide to kill it, I'm not against it.
Throw a coin.
We could ask in Brinchander what the deal is with this mine. Why was it abandoned? I mean, I assume because of the basilisks, but I guess we can tell them to reopen it if we get rid of the last basilisk.
Nah, we could. It'll be a source of income for these people, I suppose.
Yeah, it's always welcome.
Yeah, let's take it out. Let's see if we can find some other ingredients on it. It's bigger than this is a mature basilisk, so it might have something of use. The eyes, perhaps.
Okay.
Let's give it a humane death at least.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyone in particular want to strike the final blow?
Oh, good. You seem to have a good grasp of this kind of hunting, so
Sure, I can try to do that. Try to pinpoint the weakest spots on the basilisk, and then drive. You should probably an instant death, so maybe I should try to drive my sword or animal sword into the heart or skull.
aim for the heart. That might be better.
Is the heart known to be available though?
Since you,
Oh yeah.
Since you pulled the basilisks apart before, you do know where the heart is.
Yeah, I think we just go for the heart.
Okay. So Ogun drives the sword deep into the creature's heart. It shakes a little bit. It dies. Not heart, kill a prone, unconscious creature. So it is dead.
By the way, how much basilisk vomit do I have?
Quite a bit came up, so enough to fill up 5 vials.
Could we have filled a water skin because it holds a gallon?
Yeah, 1 water skin would easily hold it.
I mean that's a lot more than 5 vials. We can also fill the vials, but I mean.
So what are you?
Yeah,
thinking?
It's better to have extra.
Yeah, water skin. I think we had prepared a water skin and a couple of flasks of oil. So, yeah.
Okay, so you're filling up the water skin. You put the vomit in the water skin, and you notice the water skin is starting to get destroyed. The
Ooh.
vial from the thing is eating through the leather of the water skin. So I think it was Destiny's. You don't have a water skin anymore. It's
Yep.
destroyed.
Oop.
You still have 5 vials. So you said you filled up 2 flasks with it. That's 2 flasks of vomit.
Yeah.
Do you want to collect any more? I mean, laid through the skin, but it's still really vomit looking. Through the water skin.
I guess we can't use the water skins, but yeah. I guess we fill up as much as we can. We had a couple flasks of oil, or not sure if we had any more than that.
I don't think I have anything to help with, sadly.
Oh, sounds like we have 2 flasks of Basilisks vomit. It's not a sentence I thought I'd ever say in my life, but it's indeed what we have.
I don't have anything to put it in either. So I think that's it.
It should be enough. Well, let's see what we can harvest from this and then move on.
Yeah, let's see what it contains.
Okay, so
I'll,
survival check at advantage with guidance. So now you're gonna ask me.
If this takes like about an hour, I'll start casting Find Familiar again to get Windfall back.
Okay, it would take about an hour. So absolutely, you could get Windfall back. I'll give you a brand new Windfall. There we go. Okay, so 20.
17, I clicked it twice.
Sure. Okay, a D4.
1 plus D4.
1d4.
Yep.
Guidance. So 17 turns into 19. Okay. With that, I'm going to say, since these eyes are a lot bigger than the other ones, you can have 2 basilisk eyes. 2 eyes. And you get another basilisk gullet for a total of 3. 2 eyes, 3 gullets altogether.
Maybe this will be of use to someone.
I suspect it will.
Theodore can make anything out of anything.
at the moment.
Ah,
He's especially good at ice slushies.
What time of day is it right now? We took at least like 3 or 4 hours here because we rested twice and dug for mines and skinned the basilisks. So I'm not sure what time it is exactly.
It's the end of the day.
Should we spend the night here out of the wind and go on in the morning?
Yeah, that seems wise.
Are we sure there are no more basilisks?
I don't see any more hallways.
We should maybe barricade ourselves in some of the rooms to be sure, you know.
I mean, the room upstairs is it's barred with doors to every direction. We can spend the night there.
And there's
Yeah.
bedrolls.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Anyway, just for good measure, I can cast the safe house around us.
Yeah.
Tiny hut.
I would prefer that, yeah. And
Yeah, Leomund's tiny hut.
just for comfort, I'll make my own again,
Okay.
so we don't all squeeze into one.
You need space, I get it.
So with the tiny hut up, with the doors barred, with you assume people not wanting to mine here because of the basilisks, very easy to get a long rest in. So feel free to take a long rest.
Do we find anything in this room or any other rooms if we search it?
You search it through and there's nothing much of note. It's abandoned mine. With efforts you can get the mine running again, but at the moment, nothing much.
Okay.
Okay. So once morning comes, you head back out the expanse of Icewind Dale. While it was nice being inside for a while, especially with the hut up, you find yourself once again out on the plains of Icewind Dale. What would the mighty Icebreakers wish to do? Oh, sorry, I'll put you back here so you can do your
Oh, sorry.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I still have the token. True.
Sorry.
There we go.
So what information do we have about the other component, the frost giant heart? Do we just find any frost giant, or is it a specific one?
I think it's this specific one, Regariarva. Should be to the northwest of here if we follow the river. I have some magic as well if we can find them.
That would be helpful. Yeah, so should we just go west? No point in returning to Bryn Shander before we get the other component.
What Ogun knows is we follow the
Yeah,
Run River
true,
this
true.
way, and then follow
Yeah.
the river up this way, and eventually, obviously, can eventually see. So,
Yeah. In the myths that Ogun heard about, he knows that the giant meets was it ghosts?
Ghosts of Giants.
Yeah. So he tells the rest of the party what he knows about this and where he heard about their meetings. Which I kind of forgot where were.
It's about here or so, if I remember
You guys are
correctly.
Following the river, eventually find so here, somewhere.
So we probably should cross the river and then follow it to the north.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, Villain gets her slightly odd dog sled and sends him off swift. Stello, since you're cosmic roaming, you'll be at the lanterns.
Yeah.
So the weather's bad, but that kind of goes without saying. And coming from the west, heading towards you from this direction, so it's travelling east as you travel west, you see another. You saw a small figure a while ago and you just let it run past you. So you see another small creature, could be halfling, could be goblin, could be gnome, heading towards you. It's got its head down, it doesn't appear to have noticed you.
Did you say he noticed us or not?
He doesn't appear to have noticed you. Like, Villain sees it, brings it to a stop. It's this little hooded figure heading towards you, head bowed, just doing its best to avoid you. Settles your dogs down. So you're stationary at the moment. It's approaching. So about 100 feet away, let's say.
Maybe we should ask the goblin about the goblin earlier and the orc warbands. Maybe he knows something about that.
It's just one creature, though it can't be too much danger. I suggest we just catch up to it and ask it. I mean, we're probably faster than it.
Does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
I have tongues.
Yeah, if nobody speaks it, maybe just expect to cast it.
No problem. Ready anytime.
Okay. I would vote for talking to the goblin as well. See what it says.
It is a goblin.
Yeah, we can confirm that. We just see that's the figure. To make a perception, if you like, at disadvantage to confirm it's a goblin. It's a goblin.
Okay, we'll leave the talking to you then, Ignis.
Okay, so Ignis has tongues cast upon him.
Casting it.
Yep, and you're letting the goblin approach, standing out in the open.
Yeah, sure. And I hold my hands visible so I don't threaten him or her.
Continues heading east and continues to. You hear it rumbling under his threat. That's a goddamn message, boy. How the hell am I doing this? And he sees you, and he brings out a small dog. I'll kill you all. Stay closer. Speaking in common.
Okay.
Slice each and every one of you. Bring it on.
Calm down. I speak in Goblin, even though, like, yeah, I speak in something that he understands at this point, right?
Well, you can choose common, which is what he's speaking, but you can speak goblin as well, right?
I speak Goblin, and I tell him to calm down, that we mean him no harm. We are friends of goblins, and I should roll deception, probably.
Well, it depends. If you're not in fact friends of goblins, you can make a deception.
Okay.
Hey, you're the friends of the goblins. You speaking in Shane from Brinchander. I need to talk to her.
Talk to who, did you say?
Speaker Dunshay. Speaker Dunshay, who's the town speaker
Yeah.
of Brinchander. So I got a message for her. The goblin
You can-
puts the dagger away
Alright.
and calms down a little bit.
Well, you're welcome to come with us. We have one more stop, and then we're going to Brinchander ourselves. If you want to join us for safety or whatever.
Don't need any protections?
Maybe we do. What if I pay you a gold to protect us?
Ooh, like a persuasion check. With advantage because of the gold point. Oh, well, let me see the gold coin.
I give him a gold coin.
Holds out her hand, seems to be a female goblin. Ooh, and she bites it. Oh, that's real gold. Tucks it in the pocket. Oh, it's a matter of great importance that, I deliver this letter to Speaker Dunshay, but gold coin, that's not nothing.
Well, we promise we're going to Brinchander after we kill a certain giant to the north. It shouldn't take more than a few days delay. Can the message wait that long?
Well, 2 gold pieces are good.
If I may interject, I could send a bird messenger to the speaker. It would ease up the travel. You still are welcome to travel with us if you like. What is this message? Could it be said in 25 words or less?
Well, I was told to deliver this. It's not so much a spoken message, it's more like a piece of paper.
Can we see? I promise you. You come over here and show it to us, and I can deliver this by bird.
Oh, well, of course, I mean, Slosh is your loyal bodyguard now. Slosh looks up and starts trying to subtly suggest that a gold piece would go a long way.
I'll give her a gold piece as well as the one from Destiny.
Okay, so Slosh now has a total of 2. You seem to have got your and hand you the message. You can just and you open up the message, and it's written in common. It's written, who's reading the letter?
I guess all of us. I guess we're standing around reading it.
Costello, make me an investigation check at advantage as everybody's pointing out what's about the letter.
Okay. Can I guide myself?
Sure.
Can anyone do the investigation?
No, this is
or
why it
like
was advantage as people are pointing it out.
okay.
So, thank you for rolling that investigation check. So as you look at the thing, it's signed by someone called Yar Nok. Something like that. And the letter is basically saying that they say they're home, but it's literally just home. It's not like Castle Grayskull or anything. It's just the word home. And it says our home We've settled here. The weather has gotten so bad, though, that we're struggling to survive, struggling to find food. And we know that Speaker Dunshay had sent out people here to destroy us. And it's basically offering a peace treaty between the goblins of this place called home, quote unquote, and Bryn Shander. Basically, they promise not to attack any people travelling on the 10 trails, bringing supplies in, and they promise not to attack them. So it's an offering of peace between Bryn Shander and this goblin home.
Well, that is indeed a very important message. We'll make sure it gets into the right hands.
Well,
So,
that's great, but that's only one way. I need confirmation.
we will bring you to Bryn Shander to deliver it and get the answer from the speaker. Like I said, it's our next stop after we get to that giant. It should, like we mentioned, it shouldn't be more than a few days delay.
You'll get the answer in Bryn Shander, but we can send an animal messenger to inform the speaker, so it would influence her decisions when the messenger arrives. But we will have...
Heard that an important messenger is coming.
Yes.
And they can prepare the answer so the goblin doesn't have to wait.
Oh, you're the boss. I'm your loyal bodyguard. As long as the message gets there, and we get some sort of reply, because I feel shit, and I want to make it less shit. But I slosh, and now you're a loyal bodyguard. Sorry, how are you sending the message to Bryn Shander?
Ritual cast animal messenger, so 10 minutes as I attract a small bird or something. Would I know if there's more than 24 hours by as the raven flies between here and Bryn Shander, or
There's a 24-hour limit on the animal messenger?
yes, travels 5 miles an hour or so, so 24. 5, 10, 50. Yeah, it should be in there. So I'll just ritual cast it at first level. The words I say.
I mean, what's the weather like? Will the bird be able to fly all the way there?
Yes.
Hopefully. If it doesn't, we'll just have to deliver it physically later on.
Roll me a d20. I'm going to use that to determine how good a snow flyer it is. It's obviously higher the better. It's a very average bird, like a pigeon. So you know that it's going to get blown away by the winds, and there's no way it can make optimal time. So
I'll just try to... Yeah, I'll just not ritual cast, but spend a spell slot, second level at this, to try to attract something sturdier, an owl perhaps.
Oh, so you're just going to cast it again? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's roll me another d20. Oh, yeah. It's not the ideal thing, but it's definitely better than this pigeon-type creature. It's more like an owl. It's a snow owl. So quite good at traveling through this, but not... It's still blowing hard. The perfect flyer would find flying this difficult. Did you attract a snowy owl?
Yeah, and I'll say the message is important message from goblins of home. They want a truce, and in return they will not attack travelers on the roads. And I'll send that to Speaker Dunshay. Was her name? Yeah.
Speaker Dunshay, yep. Okay. And finally, just roll me another d20. So fine. Or a d20. Okay. So you set the snowy bird, the snowy owl off, and it starts making a beeline towards Bryn Shander. Does it get there? Is it blown off course? Is it attacked on the way? They should never know. Richard is delivering. Message.
Well, we'll find out in a few days, I guess. You still want to travel with us, Slosh?
Yeah. At the agreed rate of a gold piece a day, no problem.
I'll pay you
Okay.
that. Sure.
Alright. Oh, let's go! And you start heading west again. Slosh bravely leaving the way. Oh, she's not bravely leading the way. She's holding onto the side of the car with white knuckles. It's too fast! Slow down! Slow down! But the Lynn completely ignores her. And then they charge on. And you get to this intersection of the rivers here. What you do notice is there's lots of kind of tracks heading down this way, wagon tracks.
Is that the way to home, Slosh?
Yeah, home's that way.
Okay.
Well, we need to go north, not south, so you don't have to go home, right? You were going to Green Shander anyway.
Yeah, Bridgehander, that's right.
Okay. I guess we... do we have to cross the river? Are we on the south side of the river right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Is there any way to cross it? Is there a bridge or like a shallow water that we can walk over?
Easy enough to cross over. But what side are you going? You on the east side or the west side?
East side, I think.
Like this.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so you cross over the river and traveling from where the Basilisks were, the day comes to an end. I'm going to say putting up the hut. What are you getting underneath that? It's a fairly isolated thing. Previous rolls as well. You get through the night easily. Feel free to take a long rest if you need it. Those spell slots back that you took. And the evening. In the morning.
Just a question. Do you want me to roll the portent dice again if we made a long rest, or should I just keep those that I didn't use?
Roll again.
Oof. That's actually good in a fight.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Alright. So once again, unless you guys have anything you want to discuss, Velen is going to drive these things north. Yeah! Slosh says, this is certainly the way to travel.
You'll get used to it.
It's fantastic. And Velen says, let somebody shut up this infernal creature. Not sure why we're allying with a goblin, but keep it quiet. Whee! Says Slosh. And you might
Did he say he's cold?
She's got her winter clothes on like everybody else. So she's
I'll-
cold, but yeah, but not
Since I'm casting Prestidigitation on our clothes to make them warm, I'll warm hers up as well.
Okay, she very much is appreciated, and she kind of sits down next to Destiny. Oh, you're the best halfling I've ever met in my life.
And the luckiest. I mean, I'm lucky to have met you.
Fantastic.
You're like the nicest goblin we've met.
2 gold pieces. Speaking of which, this is a new day. Can I have
Yeah,
another gold piece?
I'll give her a gold piece.
Galen drives it north. Nothing much happens
We don't find any signs of giants or anything.
Well, you get to this intersection of the river, and from what Ogun told you, it's somewhere between here and this intersection. Seem to have gone too far. Missed it. Sure. But you did not see
Maybe
it.
we need to cross the river.
We could.
I guess ending up this intersection, I'm going to use locate creature and see if Regiarva is within 1,000 feet of us.
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. Know the name. It's 1,000 feet of you. Okay, you describe it, you cast the spell. Wherever this thing is, it's not within 1,000.
Let's look for tracks or some kind of way to see if we could, if it's further on or something.
Not an expert on tracking giants, but we'll give it a try.
I'll assist Ogun.
Since we didn't find any tracks on this side of the river, should we go south along the other bank?
We could.
Okay.
Just
Takes
so
a
we
while,
don't
but
miss
you
anything.
do get to the other side of the thing. Okay, can everybody make me perception checks, but at disadvantage? Slosh is going to make 1, 2. Perception is wisdom, I think. Yeah. Berlin.
Oh yeah, perception. At disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, at disadvantage? Sorry.
6.
Oh,
So what's the best one?
So
good?
Destiny is 7. And
So-
Windfall is 7 as well.
Okay. So the best one was...
I'm gonna have Stalo reroll the natural one with my bountiful luck.
Okay.
oh. So I just roll perception at disadvantage again.
I'll just roll a straight.
Wait, it's okay. Ah,
So you continue...
So 12 was the best.
yeah.
South, everybody's keeping their eyes peeled. And just out of the corner of whose eye was it? Ogun, was it? Yeah, Ogun and Ignis will say together. You spot something that almost looks like giant thrones off to the west.
Thrones?
Thrones, as in what a king would sit on.
Oh boy. Ah, that must be it, I guess.
Yeah, I would believe so as well.
What are the thrones made of? Ice? I mean, are they just in plain sight somewhere outside?
Yeah, they're just out there, kind of on top of a hill. They're just out there in plain sight.
How many are there?
There's 7 thrones.
Okay, let's hope we don't fight 7 giants.
Oh.
I guess this is time for stealth. Slosh, you should perhaps stay here and with the dogs. Don't you think so?
Oh, I'm your loyal bodyguard. That's what I get the big bucks for.
Yeah, but one rock from a frost giant's going to squish you.
Yeah, but watch this. And she brings out a scimitar. Shut up. Come on. You can make
I
it
admire your I admire your spirit, but wow, that's a sharp dead scimitar. Persuasion?
Yep.
Oh, not the worst.
Okay, oh god, the dogs, I guess.
It's an important job for an important goblin.
No problem, I'll guard the food, no problem.
Don't eat them. They don't taste well. Right, well,
Huh, they're not for eating? Oh, you guys are weird. And with that, Slosh goes back and doesn't eat the dogs. Okay, so you guys are stealthing up. You're stealthing up. You can make me stealth checks.
I'm going to use spots without a trace,
Sure.
so at a +10.
So. Damn 29. So. Windfall kind of letting down the team a little bit. 15. Okay. You guys all sneak up. Watch. Okay. So you sneak up. And you see these massive stone thrones. They're definitely giant-sized. And worse shit. This is what? How did you decide whether this is worse shit? It's the ghostly apparition of 7 huge giants, each of them sitting.
The ghosts are actually on the thrones.
Yep.
And is the one that we're looking for also a ghost? Or is it an actual giant?
It's 7 ghostly giants. You have no idea which one is that. It's definitely 7 of them. Oh no, he's just sitting there.
They don't seem hostile.
They haven't appeared to have seen you. But you hear one of them say something. So nobody speaks giant.
Stello and Ogun speak giant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's true. And you hear one of some. Perhaps we should consider Malagar dead. And the other giants they appear to be thinking about this Malagar person. It seems they're meeting for some reason. They haven't appeared to have seen it.
Have we ever heard of this Malagar before?
Rather fortunate. The weather is a little bit better at the moment. And you see the moonlight coming down and more or less illuminating these creatures. But then a particularly dark cloud goes across the sky and the creatures disappear again. only to reappear a few or so minutes later. So it appears they're only really visible underneath the light, what just so happens to be full.
I think perhaps we should enter this circle of thrones, and I assume is Regiarva, since you said it was an ancient frost giant, might it be one of them already dead? In which case we would need to find its corpse. Do we see any corpses around the thrones, or just the spectral apparitions?
No corpses, just his ghostly versions of giants.
Let's see what they might ask of us, perhaps, and they might tell us.
Should we just, as a precaution, send Windfall first, or one of the animals that you have in the bag?
No, I think they would be angered by deception and the like. Let's try to forge the straightforward way and enter unstealthily and make ourselves known, and then see what they would have to say of our request of maybe they know who Regiarva is, where he is, or where his corpse is, or something.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's risky, but we gotta start somewhere.
Ignis, do you want to do the talking through tongues, this magic of yours, or should I do the talking?
You do it. I think you'll be more pleasant.
Gianty?
I'm just a human. They don't like humans, probably. So go on.
Okay.
Can you perhaps enhance your ability to talk?
Yes, I was about to do so. I'll end pass without trace and cast enhanceability charisma myself as a
Give you bardic inspiration.
woo a little celestial eagle on my shoulder. And yeah, I stride forward into the throne circle with the rest of the group, I suppose. I hope.
You just tried.
If they ask Stella, you are our leader. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Shrugging his hands along. Just moves forward.
As I enter, I'm going to address them and say, "Hail, ancient kings! Why are you here?
You get no
And may I be
response.
of assistance?"
No response. You see the one at the southernmost one stand up and kind of peer out to the north. Sits back down. And then the creature points a finger north in Ignis's direction. Does the classic come here motion.
Oh, he points at me. Okay.
It moves you forward.
Come, Ignis. I think we all need to be here.
All right.
Okay. So what are you saying there, Stella?
Hail, ancient kings. Why are you here? May my group be of assistance to you? Why have you not passed on?
Doesn't respond. Ever so slightly. See on his right hand. Lifts up his finger. points the finger back down. And from the ground, two enormous frost giant skeletons erupt from there.
Oh, fuck me.
So, let's do one of these.
Sorry.
And once these frost giants are kind of climbed out of the snow beneath you, you hear the voice saying, in giant, self-worthy.
I'm gonna use luck to reroll that.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, so it's frost giant rolled pretty well. The other one didn't. I think Belinda did. Somebody want to roll for Shrubby? Shrubby's there.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
So the creature burst out of it. Ignis, you're first to react. What do you do?
I was a little late rolling for Windfall. Can you just sort
sure.
it once again?
I will wait after Stalo can go the heck away from them. So I will wait after Stalo. And yeah.
Okay, so Ignis choosing to wait a little bit.
You can hold your... I guess you're doing Fireball.
Yeah, but I don't want to cast it yet because I don't know what's the situation gonna be. So I'm just waiting.
You can ready it until I'm all... if we're all clear, perhaps.
So this first frost giant, bones creaking. It's just gonna swing its great axe 2 times, straight at Stello, assuming the spokesperson of the group. 1 swish, 2 swish. Stello, your armor class is 17. Both of these massive great axe hits. The first one for 26.
Can I change one attack with the Portent dice?
Okay. Well, two or what?
To a 2.
Okay, so only one attack hits it. So take 36 points of slashing damage.
What did you roll for the second attack?
Adjusted, there were an 18 and a 26.
26. That's too much. I guess I'm going to use my reaction to reduce the damage with Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
Let's see.
And by the way, just for note, I'm not going to tell you what I rolled
Oh, yeah.
next time. So count yourself lucky. But still, so thanks to the luck of destiny, the first one hits, but the second one misses. But Stella was stronger than that, and he only takes 54 damage. Okay.
How much damage did you say?
So it was 36, but you reduced it by 12, so you take 24 slashing damage.
Oh, 24. Okay, thank you.
Alright, Windfall.
Windfall will do an 8 action on this one and fly away. Like
Okay,
in this
Stella.
direction.
You're kind of surrounded by frost giants here, buddy.
Oh boy. Stella's going to action disengage
Okay.
and run up here. And bonus action enter starry form of the archer and take a shot at this one with advantage.
Bonus action.
Let's see. There it is.
So an 18 does hit. 7 points of radiant damage. Okay, so 7 points of damage. Got it. Which you really notices. Okay. So Stello disengages. Ogun, these creatures are basically heading towards the whole group of you. What do you do?
Okay, I move. I move 5, 10, 15. How tall are these thrones?
Are there to get up to the base? To get onto the seat,
No, I'm
would be
thinking
20
about
feet?
20 feet. Okay.
Oh, sorry, no. 10 feet to get onto the seating part and 20 feet to get onto the armrests.
Okay. Sure. I think. Can I climb? I think I have 15 feet left, so I can't climb up on the top of it. But I think I can climb up on the seating part.
Make me an athletics check to see if you can.
Yeah, sure.
Don't you have innate climbing speed with it though?
Yeah, I have the athlete perk.
Ah, okay, we'll give it climbing speed and absolutely. We can get up right on the seat here.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, as you do that, with this massive reach of 10 feet, as you leave its threatened range, which is going to swing its great axe at you, hits with a natural 20. For 22
Disadvantage.
points of damage. Well, disadvantage would be 9 points of damage.
9 points?
Isn't it only if you disengage, though? How does
No,
that
I think it's for everything actually.
Okay, so it's not a natural 20 then, so you take 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points of damage.
Yep, you're at 29,
Okay.
natural 20, and a dirty 20.
Okay. And yeah, I think I'll shoot this giant
Okay.
with 2 arrows.
Okay. That hits. 12 damage. And, oh, that definitely hits. 14 plus 4, like 18 points of damage. Giant didn't like that, but a good round ogre. Nice. Okay, I assume that's your turn. So Helen is going to fight with Chill Touch. Yes, 16. She does hit for 3 necrotic damage. Let's just howl with this. Retreats back up to their destiny.
I will cast slow on both of them. So wisdom save 15.
Wisdom save 1, 2. One fails, one succeeds.
I'll use my other portent dice to give him a natural 1 on that one.
Oh.
And they are both slowed. Okay, nice.
So they only have 1 attack now, no attacks of opportunity, -2 to armor class, -2 to dexterity, half speed, anything else. I think that's it.
Nice.
And I will move behind this throne just to hide from them.
Okay, very good. Shrubby.
Shrubby doesn't like axes less now than before, so he really hates axes. Could he move closer, do the help action, then dash away?
Yeah, well, it's got no reaction, so absolutely. It's slowed.
Yeah.
Very easy to shrug.
So, yeah.
there and out.
He runs up and kicks it in its bony shins and then dashes away. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna hide behind Ignis.
Okay, it's gonna roll before I could get to see if it gets unslowed. Ah, with a natural 20 it does. But it'll still be slowed for this turn, but this one makes it saving throw, so we can do... It turns its gaze towards Stello, and you see its eyes go a deep blue, and almost like a little laser shoots out at you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Mr. Stello.
Yep.
That is enough. You can take half of this and hold it. So that's
Hey, for half of half.
18 points of damage as this freezing.
Yeah,
here.
with halved again because of cold resistance, I guess. So 9 damage.
9 damage. Oh, okay. All right. And it breaks off its slow effect. And it's gonna stay there. Ignis.
Turbo!
Fireball. Oh, excellent. Let's do
And as a bonus action, I heal Stello.
Oh, that's another spell though.
Bonus action.
Yeah, but it's a spell. It has to be a cantrip.
Sorry? I can't.
No, listen, a cantrip is a bonus action, but there are no bonus action cantrips. Okay, so you can get both frost giants easily enough. Fireball DC 14 dex save. Does it get disadvantage on dex saves because it's slow?
It gets -2 on dex saves.
Oh, -2, okay. That's -2. Okay, so this one fails. Take 36 points of fire damage. This one succeeded with 18 points of fire damage. Oh, wait, -2. Did I do the -2? No, it takes the full one. It takes the full. With a slow effect. So that slow is pretty good. Okay, nice, Ignis. Fireball. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
So this frost giant is still slowed. It's gonna make this wisdom. Oh, it also rolls a dirty 20, a natural 20. It's still slowed for this round. It is going to turn its icy stare upon Ignis. Ignis, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yes.
That is good enough. You take terrible roll, 14 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
It's a terrible roll. My goodness. Retire those dice. And that's it. Windfall.
Just distract this one again and fly back.
Stello.
Let's see. Stella is going to shoot at. Let's see. This one with guiding bolt. Rank 4.
Okay. This one here.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, so yep, the guiding bolt does go into him with an advantage. It's 25 points of damage. Okay, it's still standing, but it is glowing nicely now for you, Stella.
Yeah, and I'll fire off an attack with my starry bow at it as well. Let's see.
So 24-9. With that, the creature collapses down.
Ooh.
This frost giant defeated. Okay.
And I'll stay there.
Okay. Let's see. So that was. Oops. Ogun.
I think I'm gonna throw a Hunter's Mark on the remaining giants.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna take 2 shots with the bow.
Okay. That hits. That hits. So 20, 39.
Plus the Hunter's Mark damage.
Got it. Is that your turn, Ogun?
Yeah, I also like to climb here on the edge of the seat, the chair, armrest.
What's your Destiny's passive perception? Is 11. Oh. Destiny. Can you see what I see?
Yes. Some newcomers.
Some newcomers, yes. Now these things are technically invisible, but you can definitely see their outline, and as they shimmer around you. With all the snow and stuff, you can see their outline. But they are technically invisible. So it's going to attack you twice. The first one. Advantage. The first one misses. The second one hits.
Shield.
Shield will move your armor class to 20.
23.
Why 23? Don't you have 50 base armor class?
Oh, sorry, I don't have mage armor. Sorry. Probably long rest turned it off. It's 18 with mage armor, 23 with shield.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it turns off.
Yeah, that's fine. I know magic users do that. So the first 2 attacks miss, then the second one starts laying into you. But once again, your shield knocks away both of them. So they just try and slam you and rip you to shreds, but your magical shield effectively saves you there. Valin turns around and sees it. Says, damn these things. He's going to cast Shield Touch on them. Disadvantage because you can't see them. And it just doesn't connect. Destiny.
I will cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And I will appear on top of the throne, I guess. Let's say it's here.
Okay.
I'll yell, there's some invisible things down there, watch out. And I still have my action. But I can't cast a spell. Oh, I can cast a cantrip. I'll do a mind spike on the one that's below, right below.
Okay, so intelligence
Mind sliver, sorry.
19. So 19. Okay, Shrubby. Hearing screams from Destiny. What do you do?
It's gonna, let's see, 5, 15. Bonus action help. And what are these creatures?
You can't make out a form. It's invisible when the snow is just swirling around.
It's gonna scream incoherently at whatever thing it is, and action disengage and move back here.
Okay, this first giant. So Ignis.
Ignis sees that first giant fell down, starts to back off, and then notices that there's some locomotion happening behind the huge chair. Comes closer to Shrubby, just running away from the strange thing, and casts second fireball that way.
Okay. Frost giant. Make a dexterity saving throw. Rolls a 13. So roll damage. fireball south of it. That's fine. 30. With that, the creature just gets enveloped in flame and collapses to the ground. Turns out eating 2 fireballs is hard. Okay, so it won't get an attack. Whitfall.
Oh, is the other giant dead?
Both giants are dead.
Oh, okay.
2 fireballs to the face.
Oh.
One.
Oh, yeah. I
No,
thought
the fireball was cast on the 2 invisible creatures that didn't.
Sorry. I like that I didn't change his hit points, just whacked him to dead. So we'll come back over here. And do 2 sticks to save these guys. 1 fails, 1 succeeds. So this one takes 30. This one takes 15. Okay, sorry, I thought it was on the giants. Alright. So that was Ignis. Windfall.
Windfall, since he can't see invisible creatures, will go do an 8 on the surviving giant and just fly off for about 10 feet.
Okay, Stella. Oh wait, no.
Oh, the
he
frost
didn't
giants.
die. He didn't die, so he does get a turn. So it's going to attack Stella twice. That's great axe.
Can I just think word to help Stello? I can expend 1 bardic dice to subtract from 1 attack roll.
Okay. So
And I will also use my Cosmic Omen on that same attack roll.
okay. So rolling a bardic inspiration. Take magic first. Okay. And what's your thing do, Stella? So it's reduced it by 11.
Yep.
Oh, still just hits. But rolled a
Oh.
28.
What?
Minus 11, making a 17, yes. The other attack doesn't hit though, it's the good news. But it does slash across your chest for 34 points of slashing damage, Stella.
Ooh. Ouch.
And I can't quite remember, yeah, so I'll say after Ignis, the skeleton is going to get another go, if it comes to that. Stella!
Right. Let's see.
I'm
I'm
still
going
around.
to. It's okay. I can take it. I think I'm going to just fuck it. Guiding bolt at rank 3 in the face.
Okay.
Let's see.
You have advantage because Windfall aided earlier.
My bardic inspiration as well, just in case. Let's see. Rank 3.
22 hits. 26 is enough to obliterate the first turn.
Nice.
So you're putting it back in initiative turn. Okay, very good.
And I'm just gonna stumble and lean against the one of the thrones.
Okay, Ogun.
Okay, so I heard the creatures. They said the creatures were down here. Is it possible for me to move my hunter's mark with a bonus action to one of these invisible creatures?
Absolutely.
Okay, then I'd like to do that on the closest one.
Okay.
And you can kind of see like the moving of snow in where the location is.
Nice.
So okay, I'd like to try to shoot this one with 2 arrows, the one with the hunter's mark.
Will be a disadvantage since it's invisible.
Yeah.
Which you can make out the fall with the swirling wind. And you still hit. 18 points of damage. Got it. The second one at disadvantage. 19 hits as well. Well done. So another 14 points of damage. Okay, is that your turn?
Also the hunting mark
Oh,
damage.
sure. 4 points of damage. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This creature directly below you starts hovering up. Just raises up, seemingly not bothered by the 20-foot thing of difference. And it reaches out this ethereal hand and tries to grab you. Make me an acrobatics or a the other one, athletics check. 15 is a number you're looking to beat. So it grabs hold of you and throws you to the ground. So for a start, you take 2d6 damage, so 3 points of damage from the fall. And make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15. Oh. So this gets worse. You land on the ground prone. This creature has one more attack. So it's going to reach down to you and try to slam you with this ghostly thing. And at advantage, rolls a 24. You take terrible roll, 9 points of damage from it. Then its other friend swoops over here next to you as well. Once again, taking 2 slam attack actions against you at advantage. Oh, 15 and a 12. No! Whole plan falls apart. Okay, but you're on the prone ground with his creature just trying to smash at you. Villain says, get off of you, foul beasts! And she is going to walk right up to them. She's going to cast Vampire Touch. That's advantage. Oh, a natural 20 and an 18. Natural 20 is negated, but the 18 hits, but she only does necrotic damage. Okay. Destiny! To your buddy, yanked off there, thrown to the ground. What do you do?
Since I still can't see them, I'll use... Just a second. Let's see if I can do some. Can I throw a fireball like this without hitting Ogun? Like, so the invisible creatures are inside the blast zone, but Ogun isn't.
Certainly try.
Okay, I will do that. And I'll cast it at 4th level.
Roll me a d6. I'm going to say on a 1 or a 2, Ogun gets it as well. And Bellin for that matter. A d6? Okay, you're fine. So you just get the 2 guys. So, alright, sharpshooter. So dexterity saving throws 1, 2. Oh, 21 and 11. So 1 success, 1 fail. This one will take 5. The other one will take 12. So not an especially good roll. Okay. So goes up. Is that your turn, Destiny?
I'll just move to the to the end of the armrest, just to get out of sight.
Shrubby?
It's going to do, let's say, 5, 10, 15, 20. Do a help action as a bonus action, and scream incoherently and take the dodge action.
Alright. Windfall.
Windfall will do an 8 action on the other guy, I guess.
Just
over here.
rolls for next attack against these things.
And move away.
Stella.
Stella's going to hear Hogan falling off and try to ascertain there's something going on here. Move around the corner. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. See something shimmering and try to hit it with a guiding bolt, rank 1, closest one.
Okay. Guiding bolt, sure. Okay, straight roll.
So, yeah.
20 does hit. 12 ranged. And the next attack against it as well will hit advantage.
And I'll, yeah, I'll try to aim at the. Yeah, I'll aim at the same one with my bow as a bonus action.
15 does hit, and with that the creature dissipates. Okay. Nice round, Stello. Ogun, you're on the ground prone. Do you stand up?
Yeah, I stand up. I use 5 movement to stand up with the athlete perk.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll switch over to my sword
Uh-huh.
as an action. Did I still get an attack?
Yep. It's just a straight attack, though.
Okay, nice. I'll move my hunter's mark over to the next being, and then I hit with my sword.
Okay, so it's just a straight attack roll. So that no plus a slayer, though, I don't think.
No, if it hasn't taken damage, then. But if it has taken damage, that's still a sublime.
It
Didn't
has
it take
from the. It took something from the fireball.
Yeah, it's taking damage. So does it get that extra 6 or not?
Yeah. With the hunter's mark, it gives 1 extra 6.
Okay. So roll that. 4, got it. It's your turn, Ogun.
Yeah, I will stay in place.
You have one more attack.
I used an action to switch as well.
And that's
And,
reaction, I think.
Is it?
I'll roll it as a reaction. So attack again,
Okay.
good.
Sure, then I'll do another attack, I guess.
This one will be disadvantaged though. That still hits, so it's fine.
I don't feel like you've rolled below 20 on your attacks this entire session.
I don't think I have, but everything else I do.
So the creature does attack you twice, which AC is 17. It hits twice.
I'm going to use my Cosmic Omen on one of the attacks
Okay.
to reduce it by...
So the first attack missed, it only just hit. Yep, but the second one still hits, so 13 points of damage. Villain, you try for vampiric spell. Okay. Natural 1. Destiny.
I'll move just to the edge so I can see down, then do another mind sliver.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice damage.
Makes straight roll with your intelligence. Oh, it's a 7. So 7 sight. Got it?
And I'll move back to hide.
Trubby!
Bubby is going in for the killing blow, as his action is trying to rake the monster.
Okay, nice. Misses.
And as a bonus action, he's going to disengage and run away a bit. Ah!
That wasn't great, Trubby. Ignis.
I first cast as a bonus action healing word on Stello.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
Then I run up to the shimmering image of something and I attack it with my rapier with this
Okay.
button.
Disadvantage hits. Still holding on to its form. Still up.
That's it.
Okay. So Windfall is going to do the help action. And
Wait,
Stella.
what? Oh, okay.
Right, bonus action. Sorry, Bo.
15 hits, and with that, the creature falls to the ground dead. And you hear this incorporeal figure standing on the throne saying, You are worthy. And it raises up. All the other figures kind of disappear and blow to the wind. But the seat raises up in the air. And beneath it, you can see a stairway descending down to something.
Range.
But that is where we're going to have to finish. My wife was kind enough to pick up the kids today, so we had a little bit of extra time. But I need to help them
Nice.
not tearing up the place. But thank you, gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you next week and hopefully see you. I don't know. I'm hoping with Peter. I mean,